Fair Villa Megastore. If you want to get any sexual wellness products,
There you go.
Fair Villa's got everything.
They've been in Orlando for, I want to say, longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
And they're a staple in this town. And if you've never been to the flagship store on OBT on Orange Blossom Trail, it's amazing. There are so many really, really nice, hand-curated and amazing, like you said, sexual wellness products. You can't go wrong there.
Well, in a day and age where everybody's buying stuff off the internet, Fair Villa is thriving. And the reason why they're thriving is because, first, they have a ton of lifelong customers that have been shopping at Fair Villa forever.
Yep.
Second is because they vet all the products themselves.
They've been working with a lot of these companies for 20, 25 years.
They work with the best companies that produce the best quality products, and they personally vet each product for their store, so when you buy something at Fair Villa, you know it's good quality.
Like Lilo, Doc Johnson, Fleshlight, all those major companies that they've had relationships with them before they were even making the product.
Then you just go randomly online and you buy some, hunk of garbage made in some factory in China.
And as Deborah will attest, it can also be a bit dangerous. You're talking about your places, your things. You want the high quality. If there's I'll just lay it out there. Don't skimp. This is your body.
Yeah.
There you go. Don't skimp. Don't cheap out. You got to go to the place where the people know the stuff. Plus, they take all the shame out. They have the best customer service in the business. You will get a person there that if you don't feel comfortable, curbside, you can call them, tell them what you want. They'll find it in personal shop for you.
Yep.
Or if you want to go in, you'll find a person, they'll walk you around, and they take the shame right out of it. They make it super fun and easy to shop.
Yep, 100%. There's multiple locations. The OBT location, they got a location over in the Cape, on the coast.
Secrets Hideaway
in Kissimmee, location I Drive. Key West. Or you could check out all the information at fairvilla.com. Welcome back to Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan.
So we just got back from taking the tour of Jana and Jason's new mini trailer RV.
They're bouncing on our couch.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Jana and Jason are here. How do you guys doing?
Living lucky.
So first, it's great to have you guys in the studio again. It feels weird. Like it's been too long. It's like, well, we're together.
Real people.
Yeah. So you guys bought a brand new mini trailer, which I've always looked at things like this.
I like the camper.
Mini camper trailer.
Because I feel like when you say mini trailer, it's like you have a mini trailer. Now
I bought it to take my garbage to the dump.
And so what are you going to do? What are you going to do with your trailer? Because I know when Tom borrowed my deceased parents' trailer, he only went to the dump.
Tiny camper, I should say. Yeah.
I have to tell you though, on our drive over, I started to lose my courage for driving with this
I thought you were going to say sense of smell.
Started coughing and sweating and lost my sense of taste and smell.
Because I stuck my head in that mini camper.
Oh, yeah, you licked the mattress.
I was rooting around in there. Anyway.
I was licking the pillows.
You started to get buyer's remorse?
No, she felt, she was like, she got nervous because she's like, they're not going to like it. I was like, these are guys, they're going to love it.
Not you guys. It felt kind of silly. It felt a little silly.
We're both in the market for adventure. I want one of the ones that goes on top of like a vehicle. I want the tent.
With wheels?
I want the rooftop tent.
No, they make a rooftop one. What is it called? Outlander?
It's called like Overlander.
Overlander.
I don't know what it's called. It's called tent on a roof of a car. That's what it's called.
Cat on a hot tent.
Everybody's trying to thank you. Everybody's trying to make everything more complicated, and they want to make it like tactical and military. It's not. It's a camper on a car. That's all it is.
Yeah, I think it is Overlander or whatever. Anyway, so
great movie from the 80s, by the way.
What silly. So let's start from the beginning. What made you guys want to buy an RV?
A phone call.
All right.
We were at the farmer's market one Saturday, and I'd been diddling around.
One Saturday, just
last Saturday.
This Saturday.
Oh my God, you guys operate quickly.
So Friday, I was on Facebook Market. Is that what?
Don't go on there. What are you doing? You trying to get a pair of $1 Jordans?
I was on Facebook Marketplace.
How are you're describing Facebook Marketplace as if we've all never heard of it?
So I was using 140 characters on a thing called Twitter. I never had.
It was a list. I think it was created by a man named Craig. Have you heard of it?
Could be wrong. Could have been Greg.
I'm on Facebook all the time, but Facebook Marketplace is something relatively new to me. But Friday, I'm on this Facebook Marketplace, and there are teardrop campers all over it.
Yeah.
Now, there are all kinds of things, but we find this one that I really like. It looks like a gray bomb shelter, and it's custom made. It's got all these awesome, cool things on it.
Bomb shelter.
And we're going to the farmer's market Saturday morning, and I get a call right when we find a parking spot at the farmer's market. He's like, if you want to look at it, it's available. We're only 2 hours away.
Yeah,
I was like,
Zephyr Hills.
Sounds good, because I got exactly 4 hours.
They got that water money.
See,
right?
See, this is how I want to live my life, and you guys are doing it. But
you're too negative. They're positive.
You say that, but you don't.
No.
You hate joy. You hate fun.
Okay, well,
you hate
hold
fun.
on.
We bring Jana.
hobbies.
I think the point of Jana and Jason even coming in here now is to prop up our show, because pretty soon you're going to drag us right to hell with your negativity.
No,
Yeah.
I think I'd have more fun if I had the ability to do whatever cockamamie idea I come up with.
You do.
I think you do that
No,
anyway.
the crow
You do it
stops me. You guys stop
I
me.
don't stop
Samantha
you.
stops me.
Stop you. Miss Samantha.
All right, I got an upgrade.
I'm like, we should waste our money doing this. And Sam's like, no, that's stupid.
You do
I'm
it
like,
anyway, but you do it anyway. I
No.
tell you it's a waste of money, you do it
No,
anyway.
now I don't even say the ideas I have.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Then what are you telling
Like
me
this
there?
morning when he's like, I shouldn't
don't
have
let
even
somebody-
opened my mouth. I'm like, no, you should. It's called communication.
You should
It's
definitely. That little duck inside, you should let it quack.
No,
When you
never
quack-
crack the duck.
when you quack like a duck.
When you...
There's a song we should show.
Oh, yeah.
I can't play it.
All right.
It's like a lemon party.
Anyway,
I would sing along.
I love the fact that you came up. You're like, I want to buy a teardrop camper, and then you buy it the same couple days
yeah.
after you thought of the idea.
No, we not only drove to Zephyr Hills, but then on our way to Zephyr Hills, we find one in Sebastian, Florida.
Because there was one in Zephyr Hills, Lakeland, Groveland. So we went to all these
literally
places Saturday, but we also had a coaching appointment in Claremont that we had to get to. That's
So we
why
were
it was
driving
a busy
all
day.
over
They're
the
doing this
state of
while
Florida.
they're becoming positive, helpful, and inspiring influencers, Tom.
Yeah.
You're failing
Yeah.
at your adventure doing nothing.
I know, well, because
You're leading an army.
what happens is, guys, that I've bought a lot of things in my life that the Crow and other people have told me, don't buy that, you're never going to use it, blah, blah, stand-up jet ski, other boat.
No, his first boat, excellent purchase.
Yeah.
His one wheel, excellent purchase.
Yeah.
His
One
new
wheel.
boat,
Not
his
even that.
new boat, not a good purchase.
How many times have you seen me on my one wheel recently?
Well, the
recently.
pandemic, for whatever
You
reason,
need a sit-down jet
Wait,
ski
you
like
have a
Yamaha
one-wheel?
VX Cruiser.
When
Got
you
one of
say
those
one
for
wheel,
you.
are you talking like a unicycle?
yes, he rides a unicycle.
It's kind of
He-
electric.
No, it's
he
nothing like a
rides
unicycle. It's
unicycle.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
a unicycle with a battery.
No, it's
It's
like
a lazy. It's a unicycle for lazy people.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
It's a uniboard.
It's an extreme.
Extreme.
I like. You know what? I like what Jason called it. A uniboard. He rides a uniboard.
No, it's not a uniboard. It's a. It's like all the technology and the hoverboard from Back to the
Oh, it's
Future.
like a gyroscope.
It's super cool.
It's like a
and everybody
Segway
thinks
for
it's
dork dads.
It's a Euro.
It is
anyway,
a euro.
I buy these things and
Think
then
of Gizmo Duck. It's like that.
all the people, yeah, there's like the thing Gizmo Duck rides, except for there's another thing that exactly like Gizmo Duck, which is
Well, there's a little black kid that drives it in Baldwin, and he goes way too fast.
No, it goes
I mean,
fast.
there's a kid that drives.
Dude, a
there's
guy
this little-
jumped it like 50 feet on the internet.
There's a little kid. There's a little black kid that he must be 10 years old, and he rides it up and down Lakemont, and the kid is going 60 miles an hour if he's moving. I mean,
It's
he's
so fast.
flying. No helmet, no shirt. Just flying.
Sometimes you got to get places.
Yeah, he's going. And it goes between his legs. That's what you're talking about, right?
You stand on it. There's like
And the-
two pegs and the wheels going straight,
Yeah,
and,
and
you're
it-
standing
and
like
there's
a soldier straight.
Yes, and there's only
I don't
one
like that.
speed, and it's breakneck.
They have new wheelchairs like that too, that just sit on one wheel.
Really?
Oh, really?
Have
That's
you
awesome.
seen those?
Oh, one-wheel wheelchair.
They're one-wheel wheelchairs.
And then it
Yes.
just you lean forward.
You
go
lean
there.
forward to go, except bare
Sometimes you can
bitches
just
have
put your
no
neck.
balance.
Yeah, you can just use your neck.
So let's
Stop, Jason. God,
I'm just telling you.
I know you were.
let's get back to you guys buying the camper, because I was saying basically
They don't take checks, or we would have got it on Saturday. Got it for real cheap.
Well, that means it's well made. You bought it with cash?
Yeah.
It's a well-made camper.
I'm often dissuaded
I
to
trust
buy
the cash deals.
my impromptu stuff because everybody around me like, you'll never use it, and then they're eventually right, and then I'm sad that they were right.
Well, the boat one is the weird one for me because such a boatman, his first boat,
Yeah.
he bought it off a listener. He got a really great deal on it, and that boat served him so well. That boat, like he drove it into the ground. Like he
Okay.
used that boat more than anyone I've ever seen use a boat.
Okay.
This new boat, dare I say you've been on it 5 times?
No,
6
okay.
maybe?
Well, because the kids, listen, the kids will ruin your life and all the
Oh,
fun.
I'm trying to tell you guys this.
It's kind of like
some
me with
others
my
are
classic
right.
scooter.
There's too much work.
If he wanted to say
Alright.
the same thing to me, my classic scooter, I haven't ridden that thing in like 10 years. It's just
Yeah.
collecting dust in my garage. Piece of crap.
Anyway,
Bucket of
let's
bolts.
live vicariously through Jenna and Jason because they are living life. Now, you went to this guy's house
Yes.
on Facebook Marketplace in Zephyr Hills, and now this is different than a regular teardrop camper that everybody. Basically, I'm trying to describe it so people know. I feel like most people know, but it's a mini camper that it's just basically a bed on wheels, for lack of a better term.
Yeah,
And
there's
then-
no roof. It's literally a mattress with sheets on it on a trailer.
no.
Well, a tarp.
Right.
Tarp over the
It's like a hard tent on wheels, and then there's a kitchen in the back that usually you open up the back, an outdoor kitchen, which is I love, by the way, because if you're camping, you should be camping. You should be outdoors. Like it gets to these grandiose campers that have multiple bedrooms and living rooms and stuff. And you're like, well, what are we doing? Are we bringing our
condo?
Yeah, or like manufactured home on wheels to where we want to go?
I do
Or are we
kinda
camping?
I do like the slide outs though.
Well,
I'm a-
Yeah.
We looked at one that had a hot tub in it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You get to the point, and they are better. You do have a better experience camping. It's
I
way
mean,
better.
I'm not
It's
saying-
so good.
I'm not saying what you have isn't cool, but a hot tub's pretty cool.
I'm just
I
saying,
mean, that's pretty cool.
when you're pooping on the floor, you're going to look around and you're like, God damn, we could have had a hot tub.
yeah. Don't get on your phone if you're pooping outside in your because they have a little PVC. They have a
Yeah.
little PVC
Portable
X.
toilet.
A PVC pot.
Yeah, a PVC X that you set a toilet seat on top of it. I'm guessing you either go on the ground and then dig a
So you
hole.
put
or-
a, you
go
put
in
a
a bag.
bag
Yeah.
over the top of it.
Okay.
You poop in a Walmart.
It's a Chick-fil-A bag.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
Jeff Wagstaff. Shout out to Jeff Wagstaff.
There you're welcome.
I saw him poop in a Chick-fil-A bag behind the
song.
dumpster at Clear Channel
I think
Community.
you're
I never worked for iHeart.
Yeah.
I only work for Clear Channel.
You want to call him?
Yeah, he's still working in Tampa. He still works in Tampa. Email him and tell him I said that.
I did email you some pictures if you want to pull it up for the
Okay.
Twitch folks.
So this is not made by a company. This guy
No.
custom built this.
It started out as a boat trailer. In fact, it was probably the boat that you ran into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
No,
It's
this is-
more of a jet ski or a John boat trailer,
Yeah, it was
small
a little
boat trailer.
15-foot John boat.
Yeah. And he built it, custom built the whole thing, and he must know what he's doing because he put
Well, yeah, he's
things.
a diesel mechanic.
Yeah, well, I'm
They
just
know how to
saying-
do everything.
Well, when it comes to camping and building campers, because not only did he build it with unbelievable craftsmanship, like the
Big word, wasn't it?
That was really impressive. Say it again.
Spell it.
he added things like the water system on the roof.
That's
that
for pooping.
Uses the sun to heat it, and then you could take showers, and it's like basically 4 PVC pipes that hold the water, and you could add pressure to it. And I'm just saying, he
Yeah.
custom built this to
yeah,
camp.
he did. He thought of all these things that just you don't really think about unless you're out there in the woods and you're going, sure, it would be nice to have this.
Yeah,
And he did it.
Yeah, so that tells me he's got some experience with like knowing what you need and what you don't need because he's got it all set up, solar on the roof and the ability to hook up to a campsite, but you could rough it at no hookup place. Like you have a lot of opportunity with this thing.
He literally has a pump, an air pump, that you can hook up to the water so that you can have shower head pressure.
Yes, yeah. That tells me that he knows what he's doing when it comes to like building.
Could you use like a bicycle? Okay, so could you be in the shower, and then Jason could have a bicycle pump, and you could go, "Give me 3 squirts," right? And then okay, I'm rinsing my hair. Give me 8 squirts. Right?
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different purposes. It's multi-purpose.
I love it.
There's also a 4-inch cap, so you could take the cap off if there's no water hookup and fill up from a fresh stream or something like that. So you don't even have to have water hookup. So if you run out of water and you're out roughing it, it's.
Now, let's talk about camping here, because what is the plan now? Because it seems like you're like, I want to buy this. You went out, you ran and bought it. You came here, we're all excited. We're like, yeah. Now
we did raise the roof.
Now you got to use it. Where are you going to go?
DeLand.
Oh my God! Every house looks like the camper you bought there.
So, because
Jason's been getting this calling. He's ready to get on the road and start adventuring.
Okay.
He wants to
what's
get
on your
out.
bucket list?
So first is going to be a little small tour out to Oklahoma and Kansas.
Okay.
So we gotta see the family and we gotta see the farm.
And we're leaving on July
growing.
30th.
You also have to show them the trailer and then get all the negativity that they'll
because they're going to go, you guys are crazy.
Right.
And there's going to be a lot of limiting beliefs.
But that will fuel you. That will fuel you.
Right? That we're Teflon now.
And
we
also,
know how to deal with that.
And on the way out, every time we stop at a gas station or we stop at a camping spot, we're going to be collecting dreams and things to put stickers on the camper.
It's like a mood board almost.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Of positivity.
I'm with you.
Of affirmation.
Totally in.
Because what we believe is our reality. We're living lucky.
Yeah, and if you and try to look at what the naysayers, and they'll be there, and they mean well because they love you. That's the only reason they're saying it. So you got to use that as a little bit of fuel, right?
Yes, because they wish they could get in there.
Exactly.
It's funny. My mom, as soon as we got the trailer, my mom's like, "Just stay in the garage and camp in the garage. It's dangerous pulling a trailer."
I like that. That's awesome.
Don't go outside.
You'll get skin cancer with the
virus out there.
And like we already know, my dad is going to be like, "Why did you get something so small?
Yeah, why didn't you get something nice?
Why didn't you get something new?" And we already know that my sister is going to say, "I wouldn't be caught dead in that." We can already guess what everybody's going to say.
Because what you bought, I mean, there's RV, or like traveling around an RV.
You bought Tent Plus.
Yes, 100%. This is 10
I think you bought Tent Plus. And I look, and this coming from pro. I'm a pro.
I mean, it's got a kitchen, guys.
I am pro Tent Plus. Well, it maybe it's Tent Platinum.
It's got
like 10 platinum.
Yes, it is.
But the kitchen is just it's the sink and an area to put your camping grill. You know what I'm saying?
The cool thing is it looks like an old dresser at like a Wild West bank.
Right.
Because it's stained and it looks great.
Who wants to take a $25,000 camper and put stickers all over it?
I don't.
Because that would break that. To me, I'm a little bit frugal and I'm like, I want to take care of something that's nice.
I'm with you.
And I don't, like, maybe next year.
Yeah.
I'll go for the $25,000.
Do you know how long I would spend putting that map of the United States, the vinyl sticker map, on my tire cover? How long? Every bubble with a credit card smushed out. You know what I mean? Like, I would do that. I'm with you on that. Yeah. This is perfect for what you want to do.
Yeah, for what we're doing, we're going to be collecting dreams. If people want to write their Sharpie, I mean,
because we
want
to, like, literally on the roof. So you saw the roof in there. We want to have inspirational quotes that are covering that.
Okay.
Jana wants to wood burn them in there or write them with a Sharpie so that we
set that thing on fire.
Every night when we go to bed, we have something that's really meaningful for the whole trip.
Here's why this is a gigantic mistake.
Why are you going to yuck on their yum?
Why do you guys come here? Why do you guys
come here to tell them?
No, they come here.
I'm telling my friends the truth.
Let your duck quack.
I think they come here for me and Sam.
They're here to help us.
I'm trying to help my friend.
I mean, they're giving you content and you're stomping their dreams.
We're gonna throw you a life jacket. Go ahead and bring it.
I'm just throwing it out there that
you're not living. What was the 7 Fs?
Have you guys?
Is that right? Am I remember?
7 Fs.
Yeah, this guy didn't learn nothing, and I'm not even in it. But at least I'm listening and absorbing.
Okay.
If I I got that right, then you are the bad one.
Because I, too, had this dream, and me and Crystal had...
sailboat. Don't bring up the GD sailboat. I'll punch my microphone.
No. The mini camper dream, because we... you
didn't follow through. You did nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Because we are not as adventurous, and we're not living our best life.
No, you're not living lucky.
We are not living lucky.
Yeah, he also had to go, look at the shirt, read it. Is that last word lucky? I don't. And did you see his head goes, what is a U? I don't know what a U is.
Tom literally is living unlucky. He has the worst luck.
Yeah.
You should have that shirt, except it's a rotten banana.
Oh my God! What if I'm Mr. Glass? We found each other.
What you think?
Hold on. Me and the crow, Crystal. I won't disrespect for that much. We are living unlucky.
Yeah.
And then we got living lucky, and they're right there. It's the yin and the yang.
There you go.
It's Bruce Willis.
Kids, no kids. But man, they're okay.
Fun, no fun.
Yeah. Like everything comes
like if you think about who do you want to invite to your party, Jenna and Jason. Who do you not want to invite to your party, Crystal and Tom.
Like if we we got a mini camper, literally it would be the exact opposite. Like Jenna and Jason are going to place and engraving inspirational quotes on the thing. People are hugging them. They're
witnessing. They're having moments where people are actually putting their hands on them. They're crying. They're sharing like witnessing moments where they're like literally. We had a breakthrough today.
I'm pooping on the floor.
What?
Screaming. Why do we not buy a
then eventually you just pull into a Best Western and your whole family goes inside and you're not talking. Your wife's not talking. And then your wife's not talking to you. So you get the Best Western room with the double beds and the boys sleep with you. She sleeps alone. Silent treatment.
Too small.
Oh, my face hurts.
And he's like, don't put meat on the flat grill because I can't get it. I don't want the meat residue.
That's why I've never understood
vegetables.
I've never understood why he's wanted an outdoor kitchen, because normally you don't do a lot of veggie chopping on your old outdoor. You want meat out there, right?
Yeah.
It's like a meat thing.
Back to here is why this is a mistake.
Okay.
So,
Tell me why it's a mistake.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
I know the I got excited. I was like, we don't need that much. All we need is a place to sleep.
Yeah.
The rest is the outdoors. That's the true essence of It gets worse.
Wait for the negativity.
It's like a cruise ship room, right? You don't.
Exactly.
You're going to be partying the whole time and having fun.
Is.
You just need a bed. You don't need the balcony.
You need somewhere to go and put your sweaty self.
Now, I don't believe that, because when we go on our cruises, I like to avoid our fat listeners. And they're disgusting.
What was his name?
I like to, all of them. And I like to just be on the balcony alone with just a bucket of beer, and I look out the sea and contemplate my mistakes. I look at my mistakes on the horizon.
Think, would I die, or do I have a possibility of living if I jump?
No, I want to die.
Right.
Yeah.
So, me and Crystal, we got online and we started looking at teardrop mini campers.
Yeah.
And then
there's a reason they're called teardrop.
And then we started looking at it. We were like, this is all we need. We don't need anything fancy. We just need a kitchen in the back. We're going to be out there.
The boys, they'll be out. They'll be hiking. They'll come back with a hiker's guide and bird watching and what they saw, and they'll write it all down.
And
they can even ride back there.
They're like, this is the essence of camping. This is how you truly
take a pinch of sand from everywhere we went and put it in an hourglass.
That's such a great idea.
And then we're like, well, what is the next step up? And you're like, this one has...
you gotta keep upgrading.
And then you finally...
This one's got a Roku. A Roku? You need a Roku?
And then you're looking at like, well, you need a couch and then you need a dining table. And we're not able to. And then the slide... And then you get, this one, the slide out is so much bigger.
Yeah.
And then you're like a full-size refrigerator, and then you're like stove,
and then
coffee
you have the
maker,
hot
and all stuff. And then
this one comes with a maid.
Exactly.
And then it's so much better with all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
well, then eventually you just get to a point where you're like, we just bought our house again.
That's what happens. And then all I'm saying is,
and then you don't use it because why would you? It's your house, and houses are not meant to be used. It's like driven around.
That GD camper has been at the storage unit for 8 months.
Yeah, we don't have to store it. We don't even have to insure it.
I know.
And that was so great.
It's like a DUI scooter.
I've been asking Jason to clean out the garage garage for 15 years. And then all of a sudden, he buys this little teardrop
Between
camper.
Friday night and Saturday, or Saturday and Saturday night, I clean out the whole garage. Took me 15 years for that little bit of motivation.
All of a sudden, in like 3 hours, he's like, oh, I got it cleaned.
I just threw everything away.
Yeah, that's what I did.
was like, I've been holding on to things for 15 years, and I got pissed off at her just for throwing away my Ducks Unlimited things that I'd been holding on to when we got married.
Did you have the phone, the duck phone?
I had all these custom-made artist wooden decoys.
Yeah, my uncle
she just
collects
threw
all
them
those.
all away. They were like $500 a piece.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Then, like 15 years ago,
ducks,
and she's like that, and she's like, I'm gonna donate your guns too, because y'all used to always do the kicks for guns.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm gonna
don't let me in with
She
that.
called me at work one day. She's like, I've got all your guns. I was like, they're
taking your guns.
Yeah, I knew they would. I knew somebody would take the guns. People have been yelling it for years.
So you guys are going to document everything, obviously, on your show. We're gone for 6 months. We'll be back.
Don't talk to us again. Consider this a goodbye interview.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to start doing YouTube video. Well, not start. We've been doing YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I watch you guys in the morning.
It's just time for us to, get out of the house.
Are you going to get an internet puck?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Like an internet puck, so you're connected as you're going down the road and get all that kind of.
That's what we need.
Do you have one of those?
We did, but Tom, he pinches pennies. We canceled it a long time.
It costs money?
We had one. It was through
I
Sprint.
think we're going to pass.
Yeah.
No, we need that.
You're going to need that. You're going to need a puck. You're going to need like a hot spot. A little hot spot.
Can you get that sponsored?
Sure.
You can?
We'll sponsor it.
Awesome.
Now,
is that live?
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys, first trip, the long trip, is going to be up to Kansas, and
No, that's a short trip.
that's a short one. Okay,
Yeah,
but
even the long one's going to cover 48 states.
really? So you guys are going to go?
I'm putting it out there now.
We got to start small, Jason.
I know, I'm putting it out there.
Start small.
Jana's kind of like, this is the first time I've ever seen Jana pull him back.
Really?
Hold the reins.
Yeah, because he's like, we're hitting every state, and
I
she's like,
know.
whoa, easy.
And Canada.
Small.
I'm top banana here.
There you
And
go.
then we're going to
make
hit
the
all the
decision.
provinces of Canada.
That'll be fun.
So now,
mushrooms
how
are
much
legal up
camping
there.
experience do you guys have?
0.
Okay, all right.
Wow, they did the safari with the lion
Yeah,
and
we've
the.
done a
We had our
safari.
own private guide.
I mean, it's the United States. How hard can it be?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not.
It's not going to go well.
I'm not saying this is.
I think it's going to be great.
I think Jana came
Unlikely.
here. Okay, Jana
Okay,
came here.
all right.
I believe for us to pump her up because Jason already said that she was feeling a little like I don't know. Maybe they're going to hate the camper.
Yeah.
Maybe that's maybe a sign of something else. Doubt there. And now I don't believe you're helping.
I apologize, but did you come to Tom and Dan to for us to give you motivation? You guys are the motivation. You give me
The
motivation.
last time I went camping was with Jack Bradshaw. Do you remember this,
yes,
Jason?
and you got so bitten by ants. You had.
I was
my God,
changing.
Jack.
I was changing.
Jack's
my
a monster.
Pants.
My God, who would do that?
I
It
was
was in a
changing
cow
my
field.
pants.
A cow field.
I was changing my pants behind the tent, and all of a sudden, I started getting these spasms, and I looked down, and my legs were in this fire ant like thing, and all of a sudden, like I had fire ants everywhere, and they all bit at one time.
Yeah, it was.
Remember
nuts.
this?
Megabyte.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the
And then
middle
they
of the
all
night.
turned to pimples, like pus pockets.
Thanks, Jason. You just took it a little too far, but that's okay.
Tasty.
Then
Tasty is what
our
I'm saying.
air
Look at these pus
mattress,
pockets.
our air mattress popped in the middle of the night.
Yep.
Do you remember that?
I do, and it was moist on the bottom.
And then
Pus pocket.
we had to poop. Remember trying to poop, and then we
And you had to
accidentally.
kind of get between the car door and the
And then we rolled.
It's hard to balance on that.
Do you know when you-
secondary?
Are you guys
cup
trying to
holder.
convince me camping's horrible? Because I know. I'm about to tell you.
But you learn a lot camping when you're not experienced, because when you squat to poop, if you squat straight down and your pants are around your ankle,
Yeah, you can't do that.
you poop in your pants. You might as well have just left them up.
Yes, that's
See,
that's
girls
right.
know better than that because we've been.
Well, you know what I usually do before I go is I take a like a dowel rod in between my pants, and I anchor them forward.
Wow.
Oh,
And then I nail the rod in to hold my underwear and
I
shorts
like that move.
forward. It's a lot of work.
Nice.
Yeah, and then they're around my ankles, so you got to envision your pants and underwear around your ankles, and then you got to take a dowel rod, a sharpened dowel rod, much like anything you'd stab a vampire with, and you push it forward and you nail it in, and it'll keep your pants out of the way, and then keep it
Butler's
clean.
got some spikes for you guys.
So that's okay. This is what I'm curious about because Jason, you're gung ho 48 states, like we're hitting every single one.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that would take. I don't know if you did the research or
48
whatever.
days. I'm guessing.
I'm
guessing.
Longer.
Yeah.
Right.
If I was just gonna,
you could even maybe half that if you only do half days in each state. You know what I mean?
I didn't say 48 nights.
Because some states are not
Texas
going to
drive
be.
right through.
Yeah,
Some are
Rhode
worth it.
Island's really tiny.
Yeah, Rhode Island's like a quarter-day trip.
I do know we're going to start by.
And if you do circles like Kansas, Colorado, Nebraska, all those are like really close right there, and they hit the corners.
You're like, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, get 'em.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so let's just say, even if you guys are on a insane pace, you do it in 50 days, which is impossible. It's going to take more, but let's just throw out 50 days, right? 50 days straight
I
of
think they can do it.
camping in that mini camper. I've been camping. I used to go every single weekend for my birthday. We used to go.
I like camping.
It was me and the wizard.
My friends like camping.
And turkey leg.
Porno Joe. We all like camping.
Baloney and
And
he never went.
And every time I was excited about it.
Yeah.
And then every single time on the second day, I was like, and when we were canoeing back, I think it was the third day, I think we do 2 nights.
I would haul
two
ass
nights.
back because I'd be so sick of camping
And we do-
on the day back. I would paddle down river as fast as I could just to get like everybody be like, we're making the last day of it. I would be home at like 12:30.
and then the last day on the canoe ride back, and we just do the tent, and it would be permitted camping. It was a camp on this corner of or the side of Peace River, and then we'd always say, "Well, phew, that was right." that was
You know what we were most excited about?
I'm not ready to do that again for another year.
You'll remember this. The most excited we got was eating Kentucky Fried Chicken at that stupid Kentucky Fried Chicken because we're like, finally, something that
Regular
like,
food.
something that isn't like
Hot
a
dogs.
hot dog or some.
So that's 2
Garbage.
days, and I liked it, and we're doing it again for my 40th birthday
Are
coming
you?
up. Yeah, we're
You wanna
bringing
go?
it back.
You're going to hate it.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Are you bringing your kids?
Yeah,
Then I'm out.
Well,
I'm out.
everybody's bringing
Everybody's
their
bringing
kids.
kids.
Now everybody's got kids, and it's going to be miserable.
Yeah, you-
Yeah, I can't do it. I
You
can't
should
do
come.
it.
It's awesome.
yeah. Everybody.
Everyone's
the
bringing all their kids?
Yeah.
No.
The kids, everybody
The,
miserable.
the kids are going to hate
I'm
it.
bringing both.
kids,
I'm bringing
yeah.
both my 15-year-old mini dogs to crap everywhere.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, everybody bitching, everybody fighting.
I'm gonna
divorce-
bring
Please document this.
I'm bringing Maisie, my wife. I'm bringing both my elderly dogs that just go everywhere they want to, and I'm bringing my mom and dad's ashes. Bringing everybody.
Wow.
Everybody's
Everybody
going to be on the
camping.
verge of divorce. Every kid is going to be miserable. They're screaming. It's going to be
It'll
the
be
worst.
mutiny. The kids will start killing the parents off.
I might walk into the woods and never come back.
So,
Maybe we should rethink this.
Maybe we should go on that trip.
How much do you want to sell it for? I'm in the market.
me and Daniel, 2 days.
We buy it, we can't one time sell it right back here.
So this first
You can
trip
rent it
we-
out. They got things like
Oh my
RV
God,
share.
I saw that. And Airbnb or whatever.
Outdoorsy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them like that's what people are doing now.
Poolber.
But
So-
you guys are going to be using 4
Yeah, this
days.
is your new
So
home.
this first trip is just a 2-week trip to kind of get our toes in the water,
Yeah,
see
ease
what,
into it.
Yeah, ease into it, and like you guys just said, if it doesn't work, then we're gonna put it up for sale when we get home.
All right.
Well, keep us in mind as a first right of refusal.
yeah. We
Because
can
we're
buy for you.
always looking for a place to
waste our money.
Yeah. Also, there's just something about like me leaving my family with a loan.
yeah.
And just going out just with that as my like behind my vehicle, and then
Yeah.
I just want to move away and never
See,
Does
turn
that
my back
scare
on my
you?
whole family.
Does that would that scare you?
No, I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I like being alone.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that Andrew and I both like. We need alone time, so it's very. But do you guys have that?
Oh yeah.
I love being alone.
Jana likes she just gets under her
Have
blanket.
you thought about how this will impact your alone time?
No, yeah.
Didn't think about that.
Didn't mean to make a pivot.
Well,
but-
one person can drive, one person can hang out in the camper.
Well, you
right?
can't be in the camper while they're driving down the road. That's illegal.
Yeah.
Nobody has
Nobody's
to know.
gonna know.
Well, I mean, unless he jackknives it, next thing you know, it's
But
Ragdoll
then you
City.
got a
That's
lot
not
of
good.
alone
Yeah,
time.
that's right. Yeah, then you have ultimate alone time and a guilty conscience of murdering your wife.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh my God, that's called the Burke.
It's a violent death as the camper is somersaulting and breaking apart.
Yeah, like you'll know, you'll look behind and you'll see and your color's yellow,
keep going.
and you'll just see 1,000 banana trinkets flying in the air. You're like, oh my God, this is bad.
As you cartwheel down the interstate.
And a crock pot top.
Yeah.
Oh, crockpot
by the
tops,
way,
yellow bananas everywhere.
you're getting
living lucky. Oh, it's bad.
You're getting stabbed by your supplies.
It would make national news.
It would make national news. It would.
Well, finally,
What
the
that-
views we've been waiting for.
But that next morning chat you have alone is just so sad.
Listen, if anybody,
Could someone please share this now?
if anybody that I know could do this, you guys could do it.
They're going to be super
because
successful.
you are able to maintain a positive
What you're
attitude.
hearing
Yeah.
is exactly what you're going
Yeah.
to hear, which is jealousy.
right. Oh.
Because we can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Do you have certain things in states that you want to see, or are you just
We're
going to
going to
randomly?
start by
People.
the people
People?
that have been showing up to our morning coffee that we do every morning. We're going to start by going to visit them. So we
That's
have,
awesome.
for
Yeah.
some reason, we have a huge following
It's gonna
in
be so fun.
Louisiana.
There you go.
Yeah.
The Cajun
Louisiana,
baby.
Georgia, some people in
Leave it
Texas,
lucky with the banana.
some people in California. I'm like, it's 3:30 in the morning or 3:50 in the morning in California. Why are you watching us in the morning?
Now,
like,
this-
"Hi."
That's
now,
cool, though, man.
if you're an influencer traveling around and they do this,
Tom Green's doing this right now very successfully, where he's just overlanding and he's broadcasting out of his van, and I think he's been doing it like about a year plus, and it's great.
Your
Yeah.
audience will invite you to, like, if you want to take a break, so you could stay at my house or whatever.
He'll go
Would
sit
you
in-
guys do that?
Couch
Well,
surf.
He'll go
So-
sit in people's yards with like his like a chair, and they'll just sit there and like just chat with a guy.
We had a couch surfer, and he was only supposed to stay for 1 week.
It
And
was
a
several
month
weeks.
later, I'm like,
No, it was more than a month.
"Jason, we gotta get this banana
You
guy.
guys get a lot of unwanted people living in your home.
He's the guy that has that big banana car. Do you know what I'm talking about? He's called the Banana Man.
Yeah.
You had the banana man.
So it was the big
You had the banana man squatting at
What does
Banana's
that
house.
living lucky banana on your shirt mean?
No, her name is Banana, and the Banana Man's like, this must be my mother. And he drove over. Like, are you my mother?
And so
I'm
he-
Banana Man.
Hey, I'm gonna
Yeah,
come see
he
you.
came twice.
and it was great the
Which
first
there's
time.
videos about that.
And then the second time he came, I'm like, God, he's never gonna leave. He's never gonna leave.
Now, why did he ask to stay at your house? Like, hey, can you?
He's a couch surfer. He has this car that looks like a big giant banana.
Well, that's enough to get him on my couch. Come on over, buddy.
It's pretty awesome. The car is awesome.
Crazy person.
I let anybody with a car that's shaped like fruit live in my home.
Yeah. If you glued a million trinkets to the outside, if you
Oh, this guy's got a bunch of old Mickey's Big Mouth beer caps all over his tercel. You can stay on my couch.
This last time, remember he
So he was doing a
got
tour
caught in a
for,
rainstorm, and so he smelled a little mildewy.
Yeah, because all of his, he keeps all of his clothes.
Janet, Janet
So
and Jason,
literally,
you are you're the funniest people that come on the show, and
sorry.
it's my favorite. I can't stop laughing. I'm
that's
crying.
I was like, we got to get him out of our house.
So how did you get him?
he
out
put
of
all of his stuff in a trailer
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania somewhere and doesn't know where the trailer is anymore. He's been gone
lost
so
it.
long.
Oh my God!
Like, he
He's
parked
like old school crypto guys.
Yeah, and then he just started like couch surfing.
But his car the car is amazing. Like I want the car.
Yeah.
Looks like
'cause
a banana.
It looks like a banana. It's awesome. He was doing a tour for Del Monte fruit, and then he did a tour for tropical smoothie. And it was
Who would know there's that much demand for banana car?
Honestly.
well, it was kind of like the radio gigs where you'd go to a remote
Right.
and two people would show up.
Yeah, it's okay. You can say it.
Oh, yeah. We've done that a million times.
Yeah. I think about
We
that
love
when they're
that.
like, and come on out to Planet Smoothie. We're doing a grand opening where you can get 15% off. I'm like, nobody cares about that.
And also, you're like, how much? And when you're sitting there and nobody's showing up, and you're like, well, I'm getting paid $150 an hour. Who's paying for
Yeah.
this?
I would like like
this
to
is
be
the biggest waste of money I've ever seen.
I would like
oh
to
my
see
God,
the
this is a
guy
waste.
where you're like, "What's your hobby?" And the guy's like, "I go to I'm really into Planet Smoothie openings." Like, I want to meet that guy.
And free movie tickets.
Yeah, there's that guy.
So, can I give you a piece of Tom Van advice?
Yes, please. We are. That's why we're here.
So, you're gonna be tired very quickly of staying in that camper because it's too small, and then you can just pretend on your social media like you go, like, "All right, guys, good night," and as soon as you hit the stop record
That's
button,
true.
you're in the parking lot of Best
Embassy
Western.
Suites, baby.
And you leave that,
and you leave all
leave
your
it in the
gear
parking
in
lot.
there. You leave your recording
You're
gear in there.
showering,
Yeah.
you're pooping in a regular toilet.
Because what you can do is be in your PJs. Because do you guys have matching PJs?
Yes, we of course.
I thought I've seen
we
that.
have like
I do too.
a million.
Tom
pairs.
hates that. We're into it. That's fine. He doesn't like fun.
Well, that's
But
your problem,
You guys
bro.
get in your jammies. You get back there. You're like, "Hey, good night, viewers. We love you so much." And are we off? Are we off? Oh, F those people. I hate our viewers. Yuck. Embassy Suites.
We have to be
2
authentic.
croissants, please.
Yeah. Then you're like, "Oh, the AC,
Yeah.
the bed, you're
Oh,
watching
God.
HBO."
We were thinking about just parking over at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge
Yes.
and just taking different parking spots over and over again.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then
I still
staying-
use
and
my
s-
mom's handicap placard.
Staying in the hotel every night.
Do that.
Just to be authentic, but still be camping. Kind of.
You're my favorite guest because you always have a new adventure they're going on.
Yeah.
We don't adventure enough. We don't even do go-to shows anymore because
What?
he and I can't hold our... We get too distracted and then we start overthinking the audio and we start thinking it's not funny. So then we're like, nah, just do it in the studio. It's just we're both more comfortable here.
Well, we were hoping y'all were going to come out to the house and do it from the boat.
We will. We will.
It depends.
We'll make exceptions for
But
the...
I put a cover on the boat now, and I haven't put a cover on it in 5 years. Put a cover on it. I don't think that's coming off until after the tour now.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
That's a
Oh, they're
That's
hard
hard
to
to
do.
put on.
They're hard. Oh, my God.
The snap cover.
You did it by yourself?
Yeah.
You did it alone? That's not fun.
And
well, it was on a lift.
It also blows your
it's,
thumbs out. I can't do it. I'm not good with those type of...
Oh, well, this one
Snaps.
didn't. So mine has this ski mirror that I have to fold down.
That's
and
a
it's
humble brag. Tom, you got a ski mirror you got to fold down?
It's a,
Oh, yeah.
I thought about buying one.
it was horrible because mine doesn't have the snaps. It
Yeah,
just
yeah.
has this thing, this
Tom
wrap
doesn't
that
even
goes
have
all the
a
way
key to
around
his
it.
boat. He's like the
And
banana man. He
and it
doesn't know where the
doesn't
key to his
fit.
boat is.
So you got to pull and push like it's the worst.
You guys
experience.
gonna, like, it's a serious question. We have a little bit of time. You guys gonna... I mean, you think about it, the normal things that
Oh, like
couples
if-
do
if-
in the...
Oh, yeah, you
It's
have to
a
christen
rockin'.
it.
We've already done that.
In it?
Yeah, right where Tom had his hands.
So,
I thought those pillows were a little less furry than they should have been. They had stiff peaks, like meringue.
when
That's
you,
what you look for in meringue.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Stiff peaks.
Are you guys going to sleep in it a couple times before you go on your adventure? Are you going to go?
Yeah, we're going to take a little
try
trip this weekend.
We're going to try it out this
Going
weekend.
to go over to the Space Coast.
and then we're leaving
Campground?
on the
Yeah.
30th for our 2-week trip. And our 2-week trip is really just us kind of dipping our toes in the water, see if this
Is there? Can we purchase something for you for your travels,
gonna
like
work.
mini fan, Velcro mini fan?
Well, that AC and you're going to need that. Like, yeah, I think so. I think that if you, especially right now in Florida,
We're only going to be in Florida for like 3 hours.
well, I
But
thought
it's hot
you're
everywhere
to
right
test
now.
it out this weekend, right?
It's gonna be hot this weekend.
When you wake up and
Not
that
on
We're going to be in a pool of sweat.
Yeah.
And then it's going to stink. It's going to smell like a sauna in
Urine.
there.
I've stayed in tents before where it's not that. It's like, we went in Peace River where it's like we usually went in February, so it was always cold at night. But sometimes it's like it gets up to 88 in the day or whatever.
If you got a breeze, it's okay. But
I don't know. If it starts smelling like the Belleville High School locker room, I'm going to be very
It will get a
got-
like. Even my bed that I sleep in nightly gets I sweat uncontrollably when I sleep.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Like
it's
I
bad.
wake. It's nightmares. It's all nightmares. I wake up and then I just got to change my underwear every night. It's all sweat, all nightmares.
Married, kids.
No, it's not even that. That's the good stuff. It's all bad stuff. It's like cancer and murder and war. A lot of war.
A lot of war.
Yeah, a lot of war in there.
We should put Daniel in touch with Leora.
Leona.
Nothing can help.
We just
Leona.
interviewed this woman on our podcast.
Past
and
life
she was
experiences.
talking about, and it comes out in your dreams.
Oh, like past lives?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, his whatever it was bad. Real bad.
I believe I was a cabin boy on a pirate ship,
You might have been.
and I think they had their way with me.
You were in the bucket, in the barrel.
Yeah, no, I think they had their way with me.
Where can people follow your guys' adventure?
Wow. Go ahead.
StartLivingLucky.com.
All right.
StartLivingLucky.com.
I like that. That's good.
StartLivingLucky.club. JannaShelfer.com.
Just keep it simple.
Okay.
StartLivingLucky.com.
And everything can be found through there.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Indeed.
All right, I'm going to
on
follow you guys'
Thank
adventure.
you guys.
You guys got
Thank
merch
so
and stuff?
much.
Can people buy stuff?
We're slowly getting there. We have
they're asking.
T-shirts.
Yeah, they want
we do
T-shirts.
have T-shirts
Like that one?
And yes, and they will be on our website soon. And
It's got a banana smile on it. I like
Now,
that shirt.
I'm not going to tell you guys how to do your branding.
my God.
Jeez.
I'm just saying the campsites, if you're staying in like RV parks,
They need banana lights.
they're notorious
I'm going to buy you banana lights. Hold on.
for swingers.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a lifestyle swingers prefer for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
They like
Okay,
RVs. Yeah. Anyway, that shirt is kind of swingery.
oh, so they'll buy it.
Yeah.
Yes, but also
guys are
assume
upside
that you
down.
guys want to party because if
Maybe they do.
I don't know. Listen, I'm not gonna get in your business.
Every RV park, you got to have, my dad would say this, you got to
Have a
have
banana
Novelty
light.
lights.
Well, you got to have novelty lights
Yeah.
to let people know that you're fun. My dad had a string of chili pepper lights that he
my
would put
Yeah.
up. And he had a string of teddy bears. He had like the bubble bear.
Oh, I love
You
it.
remember like your German bubble
That
bear?
was my
where you
nickname in college.
Squeeze his
Of course I
belly.
know
But you need banana lights.
Oh yeah, let's buy that for
Yeah,
them.
we're buying you
You
banana
guys are
lights
awesome.
for your. They're really cheap too.
Thank
so
you for
Tom will
putting
prove
your
it.
stickers on the side, and we are going to go around and we're going to get people's positive affirmations, dreams,
love it.
goals,
Leave them with a positive affirmation.
because
Tom.
that's how we roll.
Listen, you're never gonna have fun.
There it is.
That's it.
That's it. Perfectly said. He's the king.
I love it.
Yeah, I love
All right, bye bye.
it. Welcome back to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom. So we just got some word.
We got an update.
from Tracy, correct?
Yes, Tracy Claus in our
And
chat.
she follows Jana and Jason on their adventures, and you can follow them on social media.
StartLivingLucky.com.
Yeah. And we got word that they already gave up on their first because it was too hot.
We saw them Thursday.
Yes, and they were going to do a test run this past weekend.
Okay.
to just try it out the first time because
Sure.
they just had bought it literally
Yeah.
like days before
we saw
they came
it
over.
like a couple hours old.
And I remember when I was sitting there, and Jason was like, "Oh, you could add an AC in the back." He was telling me how to do it, but it wasn't.
Right.
But it wasn't just like you could buy what you had to cut a hole and do. So
Yeah.
it was going to take more than just you buy one and you put it in. He's going to have to do some
he wants
work.
to do like some, and he also they don't have a lot of space and they want to keep it efficient, you know.
But they kept saying, but you got in. We opened the top flap, and it's cool in there. The breeze comes through. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Like I was in my mind, and I said it to them,
Yeah.
even on the show. I think I was like, that no AC is going to be a problem.
Yeah, I think
you
you
did
did.
I was
say
like, dude,
that.
it's hot.
You know what it reminds
Have
me
you
of?
been outside?
It reminds me of when I go into a Marshall's or a Ross dressing room with a pair of shorts that I know are too small or know that they're the exact size and dimensions of my muffin.
Yeah.
That I'll put them on, right, and they fit. And my wife will be like, "What do you think?" And I'm standing and I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, it'll work. You see what I'm saying? Like, it'll
You
work.
justify. Yeah.
It'll work.
I do. Yeah.
It will work. You're right. I could put those on, and I could walk around
Yeah.
and have a day in those tiny shorts that are literally corseting my muffin.
Yeah, they'll cover my genitals.
They will cover my genitals. But is it ideal, and
No.
will it not drive me insane? No, it will drive me
And
insane.
will you punt them in the
And
trash?
I'll punt them in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
trash. It's like you're in there. It's like, oh, this will work. This will work. This will work is not
Yeah.
what you're looking
it's
for.
Like it's cool. Like it's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
cool.
okay. It's all right. You don't want the-
I'm
it's
like,
all right.
nah. Also, this goes into, and I do this all the time. Know who you are, and I'll explain.
Oh God, the dog was in here barking.
What do you mean?
Apparently they were in there trying to sleep, and Tater the dog was barking out the window at a strayed cat or something.
Oh, they put their dog in there with them?
What, are you going to tie it to the thing and let it sleep outside?
He said a stray dog tried getting in their camper because they left the door open at night.
You
They were so hot, they left the door
Yeah, if you don't
This
leave
is
the
a
door open, you're going to
nightmare.
bake in your own bad breath.
And then you're going to get mosquitoes.
Oh, in a tent when you do this? In a tent?
I'm going to buy that thing for
a tent.
$2,000.
Oh, my God. Did you see that? A turd fly flew in my mouth and out of my mouth at the same time. Like, I was talking and I felt it touch my duodenum. It touched my duodenum. Is that on camera? It's probably on camera.
Might be.
And then it flew out like the Green Mile bee.
Yeah, it did. It went, it like tapped the back of my throat, and for a split second, I was going to barf.
One day we're going to be like, I feel turd flies with the Green Mile.
Candyman?
Yeah.
I don't want to be Michael Clark Duncan. I want to be the guy that dates Stoddard.
So,
Courtney Stodden. What's her name? Courtney Stodden?
oh, yeah,
Stoddard?
What is that? Is that still happening? That
don't
was
know.
yeah. You gotta, don't put that on the internet, bro.
No, she got bullied by old.
They got bullied.
You can't bully that guy. That guy's a weirdo.
No. Courtney goes by they, them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
the pronouns.
That's fair. If she goes by they. But see, you got to. Okay, that one right there is hard because I think a bunch of people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we need a different one so I know the difference. Because when you say them or they got bullied, if you just said them got bullied, I'd be like, well, what are you, some short dumb redneck?
Yeah.
Them got bullied.
Right, because I don't like.
Did you say
again?
Yeah, I'm
whatever.
not trying to be,
I'll say whatever.
Yeah, I'll say whatever.
I know you're not. I'm just trying to correct you.
They got bullied,
It's confusing.
and I thought you meant Courtney and the guy, the old man that dated her. And I was like, well,
He
F
should
that
have
guy.
been. Yeah, he should have been
Do you
bullied.
see where I fell into the
There
trap?
needs to be something. Yeah, it just gets confusing.
They plus?
It's who's on first.
How about they plus? Or
something. Anyway,
you need something.
That'll get figured out.
Yeah, we'll get there. But anyway, for her, she was dating the guy, right? And he was in Green Mile.
Yes.
Old
They
man.
were married.
Yeah, he was the actor. Yeah.
And
Their parents married her off their parents married them off at 16 to
And
that
then
old man
she
when he was like in his 50s.
And then she got bullied by John Legend's wife,
Tegan.
Chrissy Teigen.
Yep.
And then
They tried to get it canceled.
Released all the text messages of her. Like, apparently Chrissy Teigen would just message people and be like
She
her
was
should be like,
terrible.
I hope you die.
Yeah, to a teenager.
Like in the middle of the night, you're married to John Legend and you're rich. Don't you have more fun things to do?
People are nuts, bro.
That's
Yeah,
a nuts
they
thing to do.
are.
Like, look, if I'm Chrissy Teigen, I'm a rich supermodel, right? She's a rich supermodel. The last thing I'm going to do is mess with somebody in the middle of the night and be like, I hope
child.
I hope you die.
What's in it for you? I'm always like, just astounded by people's actions because I'm like, what's in it for you?
Yeah, why'd you do that?
Why? Like, I understand it. Like, you're into yourself.
Did she hurt you somehow? I can see if it's a retaliation too.
I don't know.
If it's a retaliation, why am I even talking about
Yeah,
this?
it's bad.
I stopped trying to figure it out. But back to Jen and Jason giving up their dream.
They're basically Orlando's John Legend and Chrissy Teigen.
So this is not going to work without an AC.
Let's buy him an AC and sponsor it, dude.
I'm afraid
we can get Gannon the Magic Man to put it in too. He's fast.
I'm afraid this is the beginning of the end.
Well, we can buy that camper quick. Then,
no,
I'm in the market
because now I'm switching.
I'm in the market.
Yeah. Let's just be like this is we'll buy it for half the cost of what they paid.
I'm in the market.
Now is that seems kind of like a D-head thing to do.
No.
They need to get rid of it.
Yeah, they need the money. They need the money, and we're
here. Okay, so
you got two money carrying camping daddies ready to scoop that thing up.
Is Jana and Jason, are they too positive? Follow me here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, are they Tupac fans?
No.
And I was going to go,
I know
what?
that. I know
Jason
Jana.
is a little
Thug
more,
life.
he's a little more Biggie, though. He's a little more East Coast.
So and it's great to be positive and great to be a positive person. And every time they come here, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, this makes me feel good. And people want positivity and they want to be hopeful and they want to like feel good and like they were like they want to.
Well, Jason,
they don't want to give up.
Jason and Jana are completely authentic with their positivity because they're not saying life isn't hard and they're not saying things will not be difficult.
Yeah.
What they are saying is we're here for a good time and we're going to do our best to enjoy this while we're here, kind of a thing, right?
Let's keep a good mindset while going through a bad time.
Yeah.
Because most people don't do that. I don't do that.
Hold on. Look on the bright side. Write that down.
Okay.
Right. Look on the bright side. Meaning, look on the sunnier side, not the darker side. Darker side of the moon, Pink Floyd.
But what happens, though, is they pushed through not having an AC.
They Tony Palmiotti did. What I mean is they bought this thing way too fast. They went too fast on this.
Also, they were like, oh, it'll be fine with no AC, but they should have known that
they went too fast.
They can't handle the no AC because also...
They could have gone tent first.
Well, according to our source, Tracy, they did purchase the AC. It just did not come in time, and they decided to go camping this weekend before the AC got
That's right. They should have known.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait
till
for
all
that
your
AC.
parts came in before you got excited. You went off half-cocked.
Yeah.
And like, I would understand the guys that just put on my roof, right? They can go camping with no AC because
They've
are tough. They are the toughest humans I've ever seen. And they work
they have the hands of Ninja Turtles.
In the most extreme conditions. Hot on the roof. With the hot tar. Everything's hot.
That camper would be like a ABC beer cooler to them.
So if they told me, like, hey, I'm going camping, I'll be like, oh, yeah.
Have fun.
It's breezy. Like, it'll be way better than what you're going through now. Jen and Jason, they're not roofers, all right? They've done all right for themselves. They have a nice house, and they live...
with air conditioning.
With air conditioning, just like the rest of us. We're not used to no air conditioning. We softened ourselves. We can't do it anymore. I told my wife this. I was like, she suggested we try to go camping.
Aren't you guys doing that for your big 40th?
Yeah, but that's at least in February.
Well, that's a novelty trip.
But yeah.
I'm doing that one too.
How many days? How many days are you guys going to be out there?
4, right? 3?
No, it's 2 nights of camping.
I'm doing that one, right?
3 days.
Yeah. With the kids, right?
Yeah, but we're not doing the 22-mile bring your own stuff.
That's what Andrea said.
We're doing.
Andrea's making Maisie do the first 22 alone. Just stick her in the canoe, just push it down the.
We're doing the whole thing where they bring your stuff to a place, and then you do a small little canoe. Yeah. We're not doing what we used to do. I wouldn't do that with it. Now, I know at least I know I'm not doing.
My back can't handle it.
I can't set myself up for failure because it's going to be 100% failure. But good for Jan and Jason for at least taking the chance.
Well, I think that they
didn't really tough it out. They gave up.
I think this is the end, right? And I'm a weirdo in that, like, when I'm sweaty, like, I've always been I like it hot. I can remember back. And what got me thinking about this is Maisie's been going to these day camps. You
do like it hot.
I like it hot. And when it's like at Wakaiba Youth Camp, the one here in town, when I used to stay there, our cabin would get and I'd get sweaty. And for some reason, I can sleep well when my entire body is warm, like a little war dog.
Like a little old man.
Like a little old war dog.
That's what, yeah. Like my Pop-Pop like it hot.
Yeah.
He slept in his hot-ass house.
I like it hot.
And I was like, God damn, Pop-Pop. Why?
Andrea puts the air down. Like last night, she had the air down like 76. I'm like, I am
76?
freezing.
That is
hot.
My
feet are they're blue.
I had mine on 69 and 2 fans on, and I'm still hot.
69?
69, baby.
Oh my God, what's your power bill?
It's not that bad, but my bedroom is all the way on the opposite side of my air conditioner
69.
unit.
Yeah, that's too cold.
That is cold. I couldn't sleep like that. I sleep with 3 blankets. I sleep a sheet, a blanket, a magic blanket, like one of those microfiber blankets on my feet.
Is that just an old man thing? The old women, because my Meemaw, her house is
maybe
cool.
I'm going through menopause.
Cool. I mean, like when I'm inside, but for whatever reason, I'm just saying the quality of my sleep. If I'm kind of sweaty or kind of
I got to be cold
hot,
to sleep.
I can fall like in a hot car. If I'm in a hot car with the windows down, I can fall asleep like a bum. I can't.
Yeah.
It's like
that's an old bum sleeping on the floor hot, and I'm like, why do you got so many blankets?
Yeah, if I can get my body to the right temperature, it's almost like my body's like, oh yeah, this is good, yeah. And then I'm out.
Okay, let's talk about where homeless people choose to sleep sometimes because...
Well, you know what I think
they don't got a lot of options.
You know what I think is weird is that they sleep where we can see them. Hide yourself.
Yeah.
Hide yourself.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Why are you just like, you're literally sleeping where I'm stepping. Right? That's weird.
There is a homeless guy.
I don't want to step on your hair.
And I know, I feel bad, what a blah, blah, blah. And just this
We know you feel bad.
I can tell by the way he said blah, blah, blah.
Well, what is he supposed to do?
I gave
Get
him
the man's name,
I gave him
make a new friend?
I gave him a yo.
You gave him an
What else did-
unfeeling yo? Is that what we call
And
it?
appreciate the yo.
Yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, so there's a guy, and he's not there all the time, but it's the same guy. and
Under
he's
the
there-
bridge? Over here.
He's there like, no.
Over by Kittinger Park, there's
Under
a guy.
the bridge is a good space to be, though.
Yeah, no,
If you're gonna be somewhere.
that's understandable. But this guy
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
is front of the BB&T Bank, which is next to my smoothie place I go
that's
to.
BB. His
at-
friend NT's not there.
And like there's a Starbucks there and the little tiny shopping center with a cell phone repair shop, a smoothie place, my smoothie place I go to, and a BB&T Bank. And he sleeps in the morning in front of the BB&B Bank window on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And then I
Probably
I see him-
harasses people at the ATM, right?
No,
No?
I think
it
I
for-
never see him harassing people.
Okay.
He's asleep.
Is it better
With
to be
a
in
lot
plain
of blankets
view?
hot?
Maybe okay. I'm being serious with
Yeah,
with-
but
with talking
I
this
am
out.
without. Like,
I think it's safer to be in plain view.
Oh, I bet.
Maybe
Yeah.
least likely to get
With cameras,
fast,
too.
fast stabbed.
Yep.
You don't want to
yeah,
get
because
fast
I
stabbed.
think they get
People are
robbed.
mean to homeless people.
But, and other homeless people
I'm
rob
not mean to them.
other homeless
Oh,
people.
yeah,
and stuff
for
like
sure.
That. And so,
What
anyway,
are you doing? You look like you're cocking back to punch me in the face.
Whoa,
Are you
bro.
all right? Oh man, you
I got
got
the
it this
got the
weekend.
corona
You
this
definitely
weekend.
got the corona from your
at a
friends.
house pack. I think you brought it up from
I
Miami.
can see it in your eyes. You got the Delta variant running through your veins.
Oh, is that why everyone's wearing masks again?
Yep.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
watching
yeah.
the news, but I was like, "Oh, the masks are back."
They are. They're back, baby.
All right.
We're closed again.
Over there, they were like, "Have you heard about the Delta variant?" I was like, "No, but I've heard about Southwest." They don't like they don't like my jokes. They don't like them.
All right. Bye bye.
I want to force Tom to be bored.
Let's.
See what happens.
There is a weird thing
I'll
here
go
because,
crazy.
my new thing lately. Tell me if this fits the bill. My new thing lately that I love to do is when the kid. I was going to say the baby. When May's in bed and Andrea's calming down. If I'm showered or whatever, cleaned up, I'll get a couple of bubbly waters or like a beer or something, and I'll go up and I'll get my new acoustic guitar and I will sit and I will practice for a very long time until my fingers hurt.
That's fine
and
because
it's
you're
quiet and it's calm, but it is sedentary. It is repetitive.
That's fine. You're
Okay.
getting better at something.
Okay.
I
So you-
accept that.
so you accept that.
I
Okay,
accept
good.
it because you are practicing playing a guitar, which is learning something, and you're getting better at
Yeah,
it. You
reading
get
music.
You get enjoyment out of
I
that.
do.
That's fine. I'm talking about like feeding the birds or like. You know what I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying.
Feeding the birds.
Like,
I think we can both scratch that one off.
I'm fine with the go take a walk because I count that as an exercise. You're getting better at being healthier or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Okay.
and then so
1% better.
yeah, just anything
yeah.
like that. I'm saying I have the problem with just the waste of time, like puzzles. I hate.
But
I
you're
hate
accomplishing something if you finish it, right? You're working towards it.
But he hates art so much.
Yeah, but are you accomplishing it so that you could display it somewhere as a piece of art or
Ken and
something?
Jason glue theirs together.
Or that I kind of accept under the at least you're doing something with it.
Like a loophole.
For you just to make it, break it up, put it back in the box, just to waste. It's like
Okay,
killing time. I hate it.
I do feel like if you put the puzzle together, every piece, if you break it apart, you should throw it away.
Or donate it, yeah.
No,
So someone
no.
else can do it.
I think there should be a finality here. I don't think it should carry on.
Dude, there's people,
And there's COVID out
guys
there
are
now.
nuts.
Yeah, throw it away.
Yeah, there are people that like just have figured out the best way to kill some time. You know what I'm saying? And like, and
My wife does it by talking to me.
and listen, and that works for people. And listen, if you could live like that and that makes you happy, go for it.
Does your wife do any time-killing activities?
Oh,
do your
yeah.
sons do any time-killing activities?
Gosh, all they do is kill time. They drive me
whoa,
crazy.
all right, now I see we're getting somewhere.
And my wife gets mad because I can't just relax and just like
What would she
on a-
like for you to like if she painted the picture? If you asked her,
She just wants me to, like-
Crystal, what do you want me to do to like as a companion to you relaxing right now? What would she say?
She wants me to just kick my feet up on the couch with her and listen to some music on a lazy Sunday afternoon.
That's what Andrea and I do. A lot of that.
And then I can't do that. I have to go outside and mess with my plants and go out and start a project. I'm digging. I'm slapping.
I'm slapping. I'm chopping.
My husband has a little bit of that.
All right, yeah,
like walk.
I gotta force him to relax.
I think we're onto something here because I don't think either is wrong. I really don't. I'm just trying
It's a happy medium.
I'm just trying to understand like
so
his
much to
obsession
do.
and my obsession because there is an extreme difference. But for some reason, there's a weirdness that we meet in the middle because I know you understand. Like, we understand each other, but we're completely different on that.
Yeah. And I'm not saying my way is right by any means. No one should live like that.
Because I like yours. I like I think in a weird way, it's a little, you know, be careful what you wish for sort of thing. Because I would prefer to have the energy. Like, you seemingly have the energy to, like, constantly do stuff.
I don't know that he has the energy.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's just pushing.
He's tired all the time.
That's what my dad used to do, though. My dad.
Yeah, his heart's going to give out.
Remember the doctor said that. No, my dad, you know, when he went to the hospital, the doctor said, we've never seen this much adrenaline coursing through a man's veins. It's the only thing keeping him alive.
And you keep comparing him to your dad. He's your dad.
They're very similar.
No,
they're very similar.
You got to keep working. Keep your heart going. That's what's good for your heart. But
I heard beans were good for your heart.
Are they?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Nice fibrous, not for your heart.
Yeah, they're good for your Duke.
I remember back when beans used to be a health food, and now you got guys like Seth Petrozelli.
Well, there are carbs in them.
Saying things like, you can't eat legumes. You can't eat the beans.
It's the something, or like the casing of the bean.
So you got to uncase them and
it doesn't
I case
digest.
my own beans just like everybody does with bullets.
So... Anyway, let's do an email.
All right.
I think that's what we wanted to do.
We were supposed to do that.
Then we started talking about creepiness.
Then we started talking about Butler being so creepy, right?
Yeah.
Where do we get with that? Still creepy? Still creepy.
Yeah.
He's mild creep. Hey, y'all. You were talking about your lunch routines, and I was surprised that nobody other than Butler has daily leftovers. I am a leftovers guy every day. It's cost efficient and doesn't take time to go get and wait for it.
It stinks like mung.
I throw it in the toasty oven 20 minutes before I'm ready to eat and stink up half the lab with whatever yummy treats from the night before. It's become a game that everyone plays to guess what I'm eating. It's also healthy because we cook fresh every night, which keeps me looking 26. I'm 32 and all of 5'4", 120 pounds,
That's
and
great.
get carded for everything, even occasionally spray paint. I bring my lunch most of the time, too. But mine just doesn't stink up the studio like his.
We got leftover Larry over here. He's living his best life. Leftovers are gross.
120 pounds.
Daniel's never been into leftovers.
I'm not. I like food too much to appreciate. Like, if the leftovers are really, really good, and I've been better this year. The pandemic actually taught me. Because my wife, she's like, we're not going out every day. I'm like, God, I can't eat this. But I learned to appreciate leftovers, to, heat them up correctly. A lot of the problems I was having with leftovers is proper reheating. And I've learned that oven and a stove go a long way.
Oh, yeah.
And the microwave can sometimes destroy things.
For sure.
So
but if that's all you got.
Yeah, I've moved away from the microwave.
But air fryer, toaster oven.
Toaster oven. Yeah, I'm better on leftovers, but I'm not a fan. I'm absolutely not a fan. I'm certainly not a fan of Butler's leftovers because whatever.
Well, what was it the other day? I mean, it smelled like straight up. It's like tuna, cat food.
Fish, green beans.
Yeah,
his wife rolls his beans in fish oil.
There's
hot dogs and fish.
There's something mixed in there.
Fish hot dogs rolled in fish oil on top of quinoa, farro.
Yeah.
Squash, zucchini, and other assorted ancient grains.
A lot of ancient grains.
And then he drizzles a rotten balsamic fudge on top, and it's just horrible.
Yeah. And some form of nalgas, I think. Unless that means butt cheeks.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Oh, what's ants?
I don't know, but there's white supremacists banging on our windows right now. Did you start the race war, sir?
Hold on. What is ants again? One time my nanny, the best joke ever
told. Like the insect ants?
Yeah, in
Spanish.
Hormigas. That's it. So
I love Migos.
One time, Crystal got in this health kick, and she bought black rice. And have you ever eaten that?
I have.
It's disgusting.
You mean the one you got to soak, right?
Yeah,
the long grain.
Yeah.
Each rice grain is as long as a baton in the relay.
Yeah, and then Crystal made that, and then me and the nanny looked at each other, and then I said, "Hormigas," and then she laughed and laughed.
Oh, you got her.
Oh, I got her good because she was making fun of Crystal's cooking, and she was like, "What the hell is this gringo garbage? Why are you eating jet black rice? It's gross."
Supposed to be bleached ass 70-pound bag of white rice.
Yeah. Or yellow, bright yellow
with all the sodium.
Yeah.
Pump it.
some peas in there.
There's
anyway.
some carrots in there, a little flecks of tomatoes.
Next email.
This is another one about Butler. Butler might have to come in here for this one.
Butler, get in here, buddy.
Hello, everyone.
We're having fun at your expense.
Could you please let Butler explain what he actually does for you guys?
Oh, no.
We know, quote, sales, but it seems like he's an errand boy. He's always at Publix running to get a fridge, on vacation, etc.
That's not true.
How
Why
dare
would you be so rude?
How
you know what?
dare you? You know what? Crumble this guy's email up.
Throw it
and
on
then
the mic.
Yeah.
And throw it across the room and say,
That's ridiculous.
get out of here.
That's ridiculous.
You are a horrible, mean person.
So, Butler, what do you do?
Welcome to the show, and your name is... Oh, my God. Dude. I had your... which mic are you on? Red mic. All right.
I don't know, man.
There you go.
Oh, you beat him down.
Here's
We've been getting him pretty good today.
don't tell us. Tell us what you tell your wife. Because we already know. And listen, Butler is valuable to T&D Media.
Indeed.
And he does a lot. He
does.
And he does a lot of different jobs that some other people may be like, well, I'm not doing that. He
also gets his big bob slapped around a lot, and he doesn't fuss about it.
Let me give a compliment to Butler, because all we do is make fun of him.
Get your note cards out.
So one of Butler's best traits, and I've always said this, and it's something that other people should learn to do, because I feel like there are people out there that say or may do a great job at work, but are horrible to be around because of their personality or their attitude or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've known these people.
And then and that sometimes is worse. Because it's like
you're setting my day up. Oh man, I know you're talking.
Because everybody has to go to work, and guess what? You're gonna have to go to work tomorrow, and then the next day and stuff. So sometimes it's good to be around a person that doesn't. You don't like. Oh God, I have to be in the room with this person, or I have to hear this person talk, or whatever. And Butler's good about generally keeping fun.
He typically comes bouncing in.
Yeah.
All I heard was I'm ramping up my Star Wars.
You come bouncing in. And I like the bounce. Yeah, I got to have it. I've worked in other environments where you get the person that comes in and they're mad. They're instantly they walk in and they're like, I dropped my coffee, and I'm like, oh my God.
Or you're just like, like you don't want to be around it. And like Butler generally has a good attitude.
He does,
and that's important when you're, especially if you're in a tight confined
We're
area.
like basically the world's S.E.A. submarine.
Yeah.
Tiny submarine.
So anyway, how do you describe your job to your wife?
To my wife, man. I don't really pull the curtain back.
I wouldn't either.
Does she ask, like, hey, what did you do today?
Don't ask, don't tell. It's like the military.
How was your day today? What do you like?
Got some new clients today, baby.
Good line. I do that with my wife. I go, how was your day? Fully not caring.
And she's not going to go. She's going to be not going to ask you about which
Andrea
one.
knows. She'll go, it's fine. Like, you know what I know? You know what I mean? Like, she knows that I know her day was fine. I know that to the untrained ear, that sounds heartless. But Andrea and I work so well together, and we love each other so much that she knows I don't care because she's so competent. I know her day went well. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's that move where I know, like Crystal does to me, where she is telling
wait a minute,
me.
I thought we were talking to Butler. We shifted.
She gets into a particular work situation where she's like fired up about. Or they're telling me like, this happened.
I do that too.
And then I'm like, oh, this means something. Like I can tell by her voice inflection that she won't really is interested in telling me this. So I have to really
pretend.
try to
You do it to me now too. You take your phone and you'll hold it and you'll look. And you're like, eyes on the phone, eyes to your eyes.
He's
eyes
telling
on the
me
phone,
something.
eyes to your eyes. Eyes on the phone, eyes to your eyes.
I gotta pretend like I wasn't.
Can I give you a compliment? It's a compliment, Dave.
Yeah.
You have gotten better at that.
I'm trying to work on it.
I
It's
can see
hard.
it. I can see
because
it.
the stories are excruciating.
I know.
Because he sees it as a waste of time. See, we've learned something
I'm like, this is none of my business. Why?
Don't care.
I think Crystal and I share a spicy gene. And we're sensitive, and Crystal is spicy sometimes, and she wants to call you just to tell you something that happened, and sometimes I'm telling you something, and I don't even need you to weigh in on it, and you weigh in on it, and I don't need your help, I just wanted to talk.
Just want to vent.
I just wanted to say something.
Yeah. I've tried to learn that over the years too, where it's like they don't want you to
solve the problem.
Solve the problem. It's so hard.
I'm right here.
I'm like, why are you telling me a problem? Because that's what I want to do.
Well, normally when I tell him a problem and tell me if this is accurate, I'll tell you this, and you'll be like, well, wait a minute. That's not a problem. You're the problem. Because you're making it a problem. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Predators game.
Yeah. And that's not what you want to hear, too. And I can understand that's frustrating.
But no, I like it, because normally you're right. And then I take the beat, and then I step back, and then it's not a problem, and then I move on.
Yeah. But that's not why you're telling me.
I'm telling you because I'm a sensitive baby.
But that's what I need to give you back. Is emotion. I don't need to give you back.
What I really need is for you to do my taxes. It's the only reason I'm talking to you. Is like,
he really needs his taxes done.
Please do my taxes. And that's what Butler wants too. We all just want our taxes done, man.
I know.
Even Sam.
We're all
except hers is a different form.
I'll even pay late fees.
$10.99.
All right.
Where are we? Let's keep going. Let's power through.
Hairstyles for men. Hey, show. Because of the pandemic, I quit giving a crap about how I look and haven't gotten a haircut in 15 months. I recently started going back into the office, and I figured it was time to get some sort of control over my hair. So I Googled long hairstyles for men. All of my search results came up with pictures of gorgeous men like Jason Momoa, Brad Pitt, and Chris Hemsworth. I feel like if I, a baggy fatso, went into a barber and said, make me handsome, while brandishing a picture of Aquaman, the barber would laugh in my face.
Aquaham.
My question is this. How do you articulate to your barber that you want to be a handsome boy while having the body of Gru from Despicable Me?
Wait, Gru's tall and skinny.
Yeah.
Nah, he's got that big body with little legs. He's kind of like Tom.
How dare you? It's more Gru has got, and some of my friends have got this in their
Despicable
older age.
T.
They have a sunken bird chest with a giant duke.
Yeah,
like a big.
That's the beer belly, right?
Yeah. A big beer belly duke.
It's your testosterone lowering and your beer increasing.
See, my pancakes will never allow that to happen.
Yeah, no.
I don't think you could pull off long hair as a bigger gentleman.
No.
Right? It's not
I'm trying to grow my hair out now, and I'm probably going to.
Juan does it well.
Juan does it. You know what? I'm taking it back. Juan does
and Chris Crespo has luxurious
but
hair.
only because you've known them that way for forever.
You have to be Latin, right?
Ooh,
you
good point.
You cannot be a gringo chungus.
I'm trying to think of a white guy with
Undertaker.
long hair. A fat white guy with long hair. Not fat, though. Duke, a little bit of a Duke, but
he's a
HGH.
muscle Duke.
He's fine.
Like
long hair. Like
you go a meatloaf, right?
He cut his hair.
Yeah, he cut his hair.
But I'm saying back in the late 80s and 90s.
Kind of worked for him, though.
It did.
Bruce Valanche.
Yeah, but he's got like that bob with the bang.
But Mary Lou Retton.
You know what? Get the Bruce Valanche. I'm with it. Bring it back.
I want to grow my hair, but I'm still in the process of losing weight, and I'm going to have to lose more weight if I want long hair.
No, you're going to be mini Bruce.
With the glasses, too.
Yeah, I'll buy them. I'll buy them Hollywood Squares. Here I come.
Mini Blanche.
Mini Blanche. Then I'm just on Golden Girls.
So, I don't think you can pull off long hair as a white dude. Because you're right, Juan, Chris Crespo, I know that, a Latin dude can pull it off.
But we've also known them with that hair.
If you have like more of like a shag, like a Jack Black, maybe you could pull it off. Not super long.
Yeah, just like...
Yeah, but Jack Black has the features that, like dark features, which I think you need because...
And he's not baggy, Chungus. He's
tight fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's like heart attack fat. I'm serious. I'm saying that with love, like because I really
it looks better. Way less healthy.
It does look better, but it looks tight, and it almost looks as if, it looks as if you were on your roof and you just because he wears a Speedo a lot in his new videos. I love his Jables gaming on YouTube. Check it out; it's really funny, and he's. I think he and his kid.
Ooh, someone brought up, and I can't believe we forgot because his hair is longer than ever. Ross.
Yeah, he's got those beautiful willies.
Don't say beautiful.
See, there you go with the creeping again.
See, he didn't even mean it that way, but it comes out that way.
Yeah, it does. But Jack Black's got that tight fat where it looks like if he rolled up his roof and he were nude and he fell on like a dowel rod or something, that he would explode like a tight balloon. It's very tight.
Yeah, you fat packed your heart, bro. It's too. You packed it.
Can you loosen it? Can you still stay fat and loosen that?
No, I think
you'd have to lose weight then. There's no way to get loose
to get
fat.
The extra skin,
Because loose fat does look better on people's bodies for living than tight fat.
I think the tight fat is worse.
I think that's your heart trying to push your skin off your body.
Because there's what's the fat that's in your Duke?
Big Tim. Dude, somebody in the chat room nailed it. Big Tim's got beautiful long hair, but red
hair. Yeah,
that's
he looks like the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. So that's why he can pull it off.
And his skin looks better now. I think he's drinking. He's lost a lot of weight. He looks great.
Yeah.
And also, there's that thing where if you go to your barber with some sort of
don't
picture,
go with that picture, and don't pull it up on your phone either. Don't do that.
Yeah. Just
give me what I deserve when you sit in the chair. Give me what I deserve.
You're right. You're right.
What am I? You look at me. If I'm a 5, just give me the 5. If I'm an 8, okay, thank you.
What did you start saying, Tom, when you eventually got rid of your...
I was thinking about that.
Anything.
I was thinking about that the other day.
And you gave me what I deserve. I literally said, give me what I deserve. I'm not even going to tell you what to give me.
Was thinking about this 2 days ago. I was on the toilet, and I think I deserve a lot more credit for fixing his hair. I don't think anybody that listens to the show, you included everybody around here, I don't think anybody's given me.
Find the worst.
That was my lifelong project. There's no way I could pull it up.
Years.
Because the worst is with me
and Joe Coy.
It's in the bathroom.
And Joe Coy.
But it's glued there. So I'm
is it glued?
Travis, go take a picture and then come show it on the camera. Because
or just text it to me and I can pull it up.
Then there's one with me and my wife at Turkey Leg's wedding that's real, real bad too.
And you saw the pictures, you knew. You just didn't care.
He didn't care then.
I didn't care. Well, I almost thought there was no helping me. It was like I couldn't think of a time I would ever brush my hair every morning and put product in. And I thought I was it was a time in my life where I was so...
At that point, if you did truly feel that way, why didn't you just shave it?
Because I looked worse with a shaved head.
Okay.
Because I was bigger as well, and I don't know why. It was almost like I didn't think it mattered, and
But we made fun of you endlessly.
I mean, you didn't do a good enough job. I blame you guys.
Oh, how dare you?
Oh, man, I railed on you all the time. I was like, look at your hair. Look how gross you look.
Like a D-head.
I was like, your head shaped
Called
like
it the muffalata.
I guess I just didn't care.
You didn't care at all.
It's hard to hurt my feelings. I don't have my feelings, so...
Butler got it? Did you text it to me?
Great.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll open this up there.
It's so bad...
It's in the group chat.
I blame my wife. I blame everybody around me, you guys.
Mm-hmm. No self-accountability.
Because you made jokes on the show, but you didn't tell it to me seriously.
Because we're like you. We get awkward. We don't want to get too serious off air. Then you might feel bad about yourself.
What would you have said
if I
pulled you aside and go, hey, buddy.
For real. You're making me embarrassed
on
now.
the real, though, your hair's gross. Like, you would have... I don't know if you would have...
You could have said, hey...
Dude, it looks bad.
It's not good for our business. Maybe that's you had to phrase it like that, because to me, I thought maybe because I'll lean into things. No, that's not even the worst. Which is the one that was straight up? Was it me standing next to Grandma Lee?
No, you know who it was? It was.
That's not even that bad.
That's not even that bad. I'm not pulling that one.
Raskub? I can't remember her last name.
Mary Lynn Rice Cub.
That's who it was. I think she looked like she was very uncomfortable next to you.
Yeah, that was the real bad one. It was like, oh my God, bro, your hair is horrible.
I can't spell her last name.
It's so bad.
Raskub.
Dude, and that was what they gave me when I went to other,
oh my God!
There it is. There it is. And look at her. Look at her. She's like,
this is better than ever.
You look like you have a hematoma under there.
Doctor.
It looks like you can remove it.
I have to
Tony doctored that. Something happened.
No, that is real.
This is legit. Holy Christ on a bike.
What is going on?
I gotta go here and find this. This is, dude.
See, that's where I blame all you guys, because you should have said, hey, Even before I took the picture, you should have said, "Hey, fix your hair, man."
I'm pretty sure I told you that multiple times.
Yeah, maybe I just didn't care. I
think you actually did fix that because it was poofed to one side because of how you wear your headphones.
That's a nice healthy weight on you.
You look wasted.
What is that? What is happening?
That's a fat drunk kid.
I like that guy from Lord of the Rings too.
You get spinach on your
I look like old Samwise.
In this photo, and you can see this on YouTube. Just search Tom and Dan Live, or we're live on Twitch right now. Twitch.tv/Tom and Dan Live. This is the single funniest. Like this is
look like Samwise's brother, Hamwise Ganji.
Hamwise.
And then why? Look at that. That's bad, man. That's real bad. It looks like a Lego hair, but it's bad. Anyway.
Yeah, that is your Twitch emote on Twitch.
You know,
someone used that picture.
That's one. You just gave him a compliment, and Juan said, I know what I'll do. I'll take the worst picture.
He's still mad about Ari Spears, though.
They took the fattest picture of me where I wore your grandfather's Hooter Patrol hat.
Yeah.
And I wore that with a mustache. I'm fat as hell with a mustache. And then Juan took that. He's like, yep, that's the emote.
Yeah. He's bullying us for sure.
He is.
So, a lot of that is the past. Some of that is the Dr. Phillips. We'll make you produce our entire show for the old time.
You're right.
We're like, here's a laptop. Do it.
Leave while COVID zombies chase you. That happened. Anyway, we're done. Bye-bye.
Here's what I'm going on. I'm going on the fact that he heard us say, hey, you got any guns in there? We're making jokes every now, but not really joking. And then he's like, man, this is awkward now because I do have guns. And he's like, I'm not going to kill him.
Oh, because you made it too awkward.
It's too awkward to kill him now.
Yeah, that's good.
I wanted to surprise kill them. They knew I was going to kill them, so we're good. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Dan.
It's like if you already...
Oh, that's Tom. Samantha and Butler's in the other room, and our buddy Drew, who does ACT trivia, is on the couch.
Hey, yo.
If you walk into the back door and you see everybody's backs waiting to yell surprise at you in the front door, they're not even going to yell surprise. They're going to be like, you blew it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
What do you yell at them, though? If you do come to the back door and you're standing there and you've got them, do you try to
yell,
get them?
I gotta go!
Yeah, you go, I'm going to kill you! Yeah, do you do that? Yeah.
So, Drew, how's it going?
It's going good. This is really awesome. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, man, anytime. Now, for those
What's weird is that we've only seen you on Zoom this whole time we've known you.
You're a lot beefier in person.
And I wonder, this is an interesting topic. I bet there's a lot of people that are meeting someone in person for the first time because they met them during the pandemic, right? Like, I bet this is a thing that's happening. Like, I've only seen...
That's the most positive thing you've said. I bet a lot of people are meeting someone for the first time because of the pandemic.
I'm just saying, like, they never had any human interaction in person because it's all been over Zoom or whatever since the pandemic started.
I'm sure some people fell in love that way.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll have a weird story that they'll tell people and be like, why would you want to remember that? And then we'll be like, you're gross. Ew, unconventional love. Yeah.
But I fell in love with the Zoom Drew because...
I did too. You're a little beefier in person. Yeah, you're a little intimidating because you're muscly.
Yeah.
And on Zoom, you're
bully you
a little more wafy, AIDSy. And here
That's the filter I use.
And here you're thicker and you're like a little... And it's a little more real to me now. And now I don't feel like I want to insult you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I hurt your feelings.
We also don't know what's in his bag.
Yeah,
so.
That's true.
That doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Tom always says, "You're all kill me, I'll kill you." Which I'm jealous.
Fight the gun out of his hand.
Well, I'm in his mind.
Yeah. But it won't happen like that. They'll be shooting. They're like, "Don't shoot!"
I think I can at least get one blast in the air, and that's really all that counts. To me, that's a small victory. Even if you still kill me, if I get the first shot in the sky.
Yeah. Well, the key is then after they get the first shot out, you hold their finger down, so it's easier to hold the finger. It's like an alligator's
that Puerto Rican guy on YouTube. I've seen that guy. He's like, hold it. You got to hold the trigger down. You got to hold the trigger down so they cannot shoot no more.
It's like a gator's mouth. Like you could hold their mouth shut with your two fingers.
Yeah.
They have no muscles to open. Anyway.
Yeah, it's like my wall. Sure thing slams closed tight though.
So how's it going?
You already asked him that.
Oh, sorry.
It's still going good.
Welcome back.
You
to
live
Two-
near here? Where were we calling you from?
No, I live in Davenport, and I feel like I heard you say you just went, and I
we
want to
were
know
trashing.
about Davenport.
This is the one guy that lives in Davenport.
Yeah. Okay, I went to
You
the
live in an
tourist-
Airbnb?
in a mansion Airbnb. We went to Davenport, the community. What is it called?
Champions Gate.
Champions Gate, where it's just one after the other.
No
like,
champions definitely need the gate.
gate to keep them in.
That's called the Rorschach.
And it's just one mansion after the other with a cookie cutter pool. Like everything's
Pool,
the same.
screened in, grill, house, 9 bedrooms. Pool, screened in, grill, 9 bedrooms.
You look down the small grass partition in between, and it's just back-to-back mansions with tiny pools screened in, every cookie cutter the whole way, 9-bedroom each house. It's bizarre.
You know what's off-putting, though? Pool back to pool back. I'd rather it be pool back to front. Because I don't like having to judge my party versus their party, because you and I got out-partied by the people next door to us because they were having a rager.
Same thing. Everybody's partying more than us.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like put it so my party's in the front of your house.
Yeah, no, it's back to back.
I don't like that. I don't
Back-to-back
like
party.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So
I don't
you-
even like that in videos.
You don't live there, obviously. You live in the other part of Davenport.
So that same exit's the one I take, but there's like a neighborhood just a little down the road. Same thing though. Everything's cookie cutter. Neighborhood's huge, but it's like 5 styles of houses. That's your choice.
And it's all rental? Or no?
No, we have two. There's 2 like divisions in our neighborhood that are rental, and people get on next door and just complain nonstop about that. But no, most of it is people living there.
Non-racial, right? They never say anything.
Oh, they
racist.
never would do that. No.
You know, that's the thing I've noticed is on Nextdoor there is no racial comments.
Because Davenport, how far is Davenport from the parks? Like 25 minutes? Right there?
I think so. Yeah.
It used to be you could get there in like 20, 25
not
minutes,
anymore.
but no. I mean, you saw the traffic, right?
Oh, dude, there is a perpetual gridlock 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at a certain part of I-4
Yes.
from the parks. And it doesn't matter what time of day it is straight up traffic at all times, which stinks, I guess, if you live around there. You're trying to commute.
It's my life now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, like, there's probably not much in Davenport besides the parks. And you go beyond that, you're commuting everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's get into
right.
ACT. Your life is pretty boring, so I'm trying to.
Traffic in neighborhoods.
You can typically feel it out.
my fault.
You ask a couple of questions. If he's not biting on anything and there's nothing interesting, let's move on.
Yeah. I got nothing else.
Yeah,
I
me
had something else, but I don't know if it's inappropriate.
Well, he's asking for it now.
Okay, well, I saw that you had one earring, and then when I saw it, I was like,
you're channeling my father. Dad Lee, do you have a goddamn earring in your ear?
I had one earring.
You look like George Michael.
I had one earring when I was 12.
I had one earring, too.
I had a skull and crossbones.
All Florida trash cans get one earring. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a fact.
But after I got older, I ditched the earring. Now a lot of my friends, Daniel had 2 earrings.
Well, I upgraded to 2, and then my dad was like, "Oh God, definitely gay now." Like seriously,
No.
he didn't understand it. He didn't get it.
Dude, late 90s, everybody had plugs. Everybody had earrings. Like all my friends.
Dude, for a while I rocked double hoops. What you know about NSYNC life?
Half of my friends had plugs, and some of them actually got to the point where when they took them out, their ear was all wormy.
I prefer the term gauges to plugs because plugs
Okay.
are like hair.
Sorry.
Like, you should say hair. Like it sounds like all of my friends have plugs.
Gauges or whatever. Anyway,
The
so
wizard, I mean.
what's up with the one there?
What's up?
I don't know.
Somebody you broke up with your girlfriend, a little midlife crisis. What'd you buy, a Miata, bro?
So I actually got my ear pierced when I was 6, so I guess I didn't. My mom took me, but it's that 90s thing, right?
Yeah,
She had me with the like styled spiky hair, dangly cross, had that whole thing.
Yeah, you're
and
little
then-
George Michael.
I was her little George Michael. And then 13, I got it pierced again. Then I had it pierced up here, and then I did the same thing. Like as soon as I got to college, I'm like, let's get rid of these. But just a couple of weeks ago, we were like, I wonder if I still have a hole. And we checked it, and I do.
Literally a couple weeks ago, you put it back in?
Like 2 weeks
I've
ago.
thought about this too.
What inspired you to put it back
No,
in?
I thought about this too. Maisie wants me to put my earrings back in. My daughter has asked me. She's like, I want to see Daddy with earrings.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it?
I would.
That is 90s. You want to bring the 90s
I would
back?
honestly do anything for her. Now she's like sitting next to me while I play guitar, and I'm like, well,
it is in style.
I could put earrings in my ears and convince her long con that I'm some sort of rock star.
It's in style for the old teens.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, all the TikTokers got it. You got to get your ear pierced again, Tom.
Let's all get our ears one danglers, and the one that can keep the dangler the longest gets a
Dangler challenge.
Dangler challenge.
I'm in.
$1,000 out of the company bank account to do whatever you want to with.
I feel like people would keep their dangler a long time. Like the rat tail, for whatever reason.
How many danglers can we get rolling? How many BDM members? How many listeners do you think can get a Tom and Dangler?
But just one.
A Tom and Dangler.
You need one, though.
Yes.
Just one dangler. Yeah.
And it'll be the ACT skull logo.
I want I want the cross. I want the traditional.
Okay, yeah.
The chain cross.
Crucifix.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. I'll go gold propeller. That's a little swing.
Dude, you just out earringed me. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Damn it. The propeller's classic, and you got the boat.
Yeah, it shows that I like to party.
Yeah.
And I like boats.
Hold on a second. There is another option for you since you already out-dangled me. You could go for a small turquoise dangler.
Oh, yeah. That's a whole next level.
Yeah,
Start getting into the turquoise.
Now, I could go the opposite direction. I could go Florida Biker, and I could skull it up hard.
Oh, yeah.
I could go rings.
Yeah.
I got more tattoos, so I could go beef rings. The big, knuckly.
The rings are more aggressive. There are party rings, but it's like you like to party too aggressively, and you're too.
So you're not a fan of the big, chunky rings.
What about leather cuffs?
Yeah, braces they're called.
No, that's a whole.
Doesn't have to have spikes.
If you work
laces,
if you work at a flea market and your wife sells leather corsets, and by the way, she's never sold one because nobody cares. You wear bracers that she made, and you live in half squalor, half medieval times.
My whole thing is when I have
you are describing somebody I know.
No, there are people I know. I see these people. I study them. I'm like, does that guy go home riding a horse because he's dressed like like the squire that would assist a knight? You know, like he's dressed as if he'd be handing a lance to somebody.
It's just how many things are you going to put on after the shower when you get ready to go out for your day? You're like putting on cuffs and rings.
Yeah, you're lacing your tunic. You're wearing a goddamn tunic. You're lacing your tunic.
It's like this is a pain in the ass, right?
Put on a sweatshirt.
It's hot.
Yeah.
And you're doing it for yourself because they're all laughing at you.
I hate for this to be a theme, but most of these people, not the best shape. And you know what's really hot when you're not in good shape? Dressing like a medieval knight. Why are you doing that?
Leather cuffs.
Yeah, you're wearing leather cuffs. You weigh 400 pounds.
Sorry, Drew. So we got some ACT trivia today?
We do.
It's only said like 5 words.
That's fine. That's fine. We like it that way.
That's kind of the way we do it, I think.
Yeah.
Are we ready to jump into this?
Yeah. It's wide open.
Do we have we don't have any intro. We thought this was going to go.
Yeah. I didn't prepare for this.
We never thought he'd come in.
You didn't even know he was coming in.
No.
This is definitely, I didn't see this coming.
I made that one intro. I thought that was pretty
I
good.
threw it away.
Yeah.
Right, the old, drug it directly into recycle bin.
All right, first question.
Question number 1. The category is That's a Mouthful.
Oh, are we still ringing in with our names?
Yeah.
Okay.
A Monday's episode titled Squeeze the Buds, you all discuss the creation of hot tub in the mini fridge. You name Sam Sexy Samantha.
Yes, classic.
What did you name Butler?
Sam.
Tom.
I think I heard Sam first.
English teeth.
English teeth is
Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Oh, you have a bell? He's got a bell! Oh, no.
Shaped like a gun. Wait a minute.
I'm not giving
He just rung me in the flanks. Oh my God, I'm ringing out.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
That would have been a funny moment to go for it, like, because of British teeth or something. Like, my uncle's British.
I already thought about it. I'm jumping out Samantha's window.
I have an exit strategy. I already know where I'm going. I'm going to jump off her desk and launch through. Because you're going to need a lot of power to get through the window.
Yeah, but you won't get through.
I'll just hit my head. I'll hit my head like a Nerf ball.
Yeah. Because it hits right at the T where the panes are.
Yeah.
And it just rockets
I didn't
me
hit
back.
the glass. glass. Well, I could hit the glass. My neck just gets stuck. It chops my neck.
Oh, they're shooting my body.
That's called the ghost. Then Whoopi Goldberg shows up.
Oh, that guy is a ghoul. The ghoul and the ghost. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, that's her new morning show. And I don't want to be ghoul.
The guy with bald hair, and he was on the train.
The eyeball guy. Yeah. He's a famous guy.
That's a ghoul.
He is a ghoul. All ghoul.
That's full ghoul.
It's full ghoul.
That's
also, it's like Howard Stern stunt double.
Yeah.
Kind of.
All right, sorry.
All right, next question.
Yeah, so we're not doing points today because I realize you guys don't care about points.
No, Samantha's got one.
No, she doesn't have a point. She has a ping pong ball coming your way.
Okay.
Oh, man, that's been in a girl's butt.
You can tell by the earring.
Scratching
It is a little dirty.
Yeah, that's from the Miss Hot Tub and Mini Fridge competition.
It's a new ball, I promise. All right, question number 2. The category. Have it your way, my king. On Tuesday's episode, you talk with EJ. While describing EJ's looks, Dan said he was a combination of Captain Kangaroo and a famous Australian hitman Chopper. What did Tom...
Damn. God damn it, I knew I should have said it first because I know exactly what it is.
Chopper ate a Whopper. I remember that one.
Classic.
Good for one.
You went over and told your wife.
2.5 points. I told a joke today.
I said Chopper ate a Whopper. Give me some sex.
Oh my god.
That was a solid joke and a ping pong ball. Coming your way.
Oh.
Okay.
Good catch.
Drew's always got the uncomfortable
You should have just let him stick
gimmicks.
with no points because now we're having to catch ping pong balls.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Smelling it. Yeah, sure.
Don't
They're brand
smell
new,
it.
I promise.
So sour.
I dare you to smell it. All right, question number 3. Here's the category. Leesburg Bike Chest. On Wednesday's episode titled Tour of Duty, you interviewed a fancy toiletman named Austin for Weird Job Wednesday. He revealed that he's from Leesburg. Dan then mentioned something amazing that he once saw...
Tom!
Yeah.
Oh, man, you're going a different direction. I was going to go...
Oh, you went too soon.
Yeah.
You do what people do. He's going to throw you the loop.
I was going to go Leesburg Bike Fest was the worst place in the world. But
damn.
Okay.
Kevin DeBro singing his wig off.
No.
Oh.
You
I
can
did
finish,
see that.
you can finish the question.
Yeah, I'll finish the question here. Dan then mentioned something amazing that he once saw at the Leesburg Bike Fest.
Oh,
what was it?
Chat room got it.
I don't know.
This is why I love trivia on radio.
Say silent?
Yeah.
What was it? What did the chat room say?
They said long boobies.
The longest boobs ever.
Yeah, I did see them.
That paints a picture,
They
man.
came
I
out
love
the
it.
bottom.
The groove from the bottom.
Start from the bottom to here.
These boobs are so long, they're like lightning. They started from the earth. I don't know how it works either.
All right, next question.
All right, we're halfway through the question, so a little intermission. Would you guys like to hear either a cool science fact, or would you like to hear...
what if we don't need an intermission?
Yeah, then you can say that. But
No, I want to see what Drew cooked up because it's going to be awkward and weird.
So it's either a cool science fact, animal science fact, or 1 minute of really bad comedy.
No,
Come on, get the 1 minute.
The science fact.
No, I'm going 1 minute of really
All
bad
right,
comedy.
fair enough. I'm outvoted.
Hold on, let's bet on whether we laugh at all.
Yeah.
But
Maybe out of awkwardness.
Are we laughing at awkwardness?
Or we can just choose to sit. I mean, I will sit stoically.
I can blood eye it.
Yeah, I can sit quietly.
That's what you do, like in radio.
Yeah, that's what you do.
did to the intern. Is that whatever they do?
All right, let's try it. All right. And 3, 2.
Oh, I should probably set it up. This is like me coming out on stage for a stand-up thing. This is the very beginning. Hey, everybody! Thanks for having me. This is great. Oh man, I tell you, I love Orlando. Man, I'm looking out. That's a pretty good-looking crowd out there. I see some pretty fit people. Me myself, I've been gaining some weight over this pandemic pounds, I call it. I mean, I've heard of the freshman 20, but I feel like I got the COVID-19.
I almost fainted.
It was the.
You're gonna hold your breath.
It was the. He had the pyro spot dry mouth.
Yeah, I do have a dry mouth.
Yeah. Hey, Butler, can you get this guy a water?
Liquid death.
He didn't give me water.
Yeah, drink that. You gotta drink.
Yeah.
Is this Guardian water?
It is.
Oh yeah.
It is. Yeah.
that's why I can't go to open mics and things like that because
open mics are better than that.
No, I know, but sometimes you'll get.
I wasn't being mean. I'm just saying.
No. And you know what's funny? The time I went to Ross's open mic, everybody killed and it was unbelievable. And I was like, these aren't beginners. It was.
Well, he just does a showcase now. Like that thing's morphed into.
Well, he does open mics on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays he does, but
a lot of them are regulars.
Yeah. Even Wednesdays you're going to get a good show.
But
it's not
I'm talking
even,
like a true amateur, and then it's just so
like Austin's or something where it was just like you get like the guitar guy and then a comedian.
Yeah,
that's when it's awkward.
It's although a funny joke. It's just when you're dry mouth and then the anticipation, no matter what you said, would have been awkward.
It was set up to fail, so I enjoyed. All right,
freshman 20 COVID-19. It's all right, right? Little cough at the end.
I'm sure somebody else did it too, which means it's a joke, which is good.
That's mine. That's original.
Where'd you get that meme?
No, I mean like somebody. I'm sure somebody wrote it. Is my point. I'm not saying it's not original. I'm just saying that somebody does that joke as a real joke.
Oh yeah,
guaranteed.
It's all been done
because everybody thinks of the same. There's a million COVID-19 jokes, and no matter what, it's impossible.
That's why I try to go really weird.
That's the only impossible way, or the only logical way to get something completely unique. Yeah. All right, next question. Sorry.
Fun little fact: I actually did do a stand-up open mic night at Austin's one night, and I did it dressed as Jason Voorhees. It was really fun.
Was it Halloween?
No.
Oh, okay.
They were more scared than you guys with me coming in with this backpack.
Yeah. I'm surprised you can get away with that.
Why did you do that?
Because I have a whole bit where I'm Jason Voorhees. But it went good. Like, there was two girls.
So your whole set, you're in character?
Yeah, I was Jason Voorhees the whole time.
Oh, so it's like
It's a bit.
It was a bit.
That's even more awkward. Because that's like he's trying too hard. Which is always the worst for
I just swam in from Camp Crystal Lake. Boy, my arm's tired.
That's funny.
Oh, my God.
It's like that clown
Remember
guy.
the end of the first movie when I come out of the water and my mom's doing all the killing?
All right, next question.
All right, here we go. This one is, the category is Hey, Tom. On Thursday's episode titled Kevin Nealon, you talked fantasy football drafts of the past. Dan talked about one draft night that took place at the Hairy Buffalo back when Tom used to have fun. What is that Tom referred to as?
Dan.
Yeah?
Fat Tom.
Fat Tom is correct.
It's not Fun Tom, it's Fat Tom. Because I got it because you did the hey clue. I got to pay attention to your clues now. He's a clever boy.
Ready for that ping pong ball?
Yeah, I'm on it. Got it. All right, thank you.
And you're right, Fat Tom was more fun.
I'm glad you gave us these ping pong balls. We'd have no way to know our score.
That's all it is, just a way to count your score.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right, question number 5. Category: on the couch and at attention. On Friday's episode titled Camp Nothin', Dan talked about how he and Andrea had successfully banged it out on the couch. Tom asked how. Dan said he sat in the corner like a sultan and played a game called what?
Dan.
Yeah?
Sit on the Sultan.
What?
Sit on the Sultan? Oh, I got it wrong. It's phrasing. Somebody scoop it up. That's fair.
Okay, hold on. No, it's some of the Sultan in it.
Ride the Sultan?
No.
I thought it was sit on the Sultan.
Grind the Sultan.
Grind the Sultan pepper. No, it was sit on the soldier.
No, God.
The soldier.
That's why the category on the couch and at attention.
That's still the
Sit on the Sultan's better.
Yeah. That's a
I'm an idiot.
crossed.
I'm an idiot.
All right. Next question.
All right, here's the last question. Category: Old Tom Van had a farm. On TD Friday, Tom shared the details of his family trip to Blizzard Beach. The Orb of Chaos came too. Tom talked about a special place next to the zip line where everyone goes to... Yeah?
The pee-pee barn.
Pee-pee barn.
Do you want to hear something crazy? My wife was sending me photos that she'd taken of it, and she says, "It smells like pee. This is the pee-pee barn." I'm like, "Why do you have those?" She's like, "I smelled it too and took photos to document."
She knew.
True story, dude. I say this all the time that they're the way that they think aligns. Like, she was sending me photos that she'd kept on her phone of the pee-pee barn.
Yeah, I mean,
how does that even happen?
Dude, it was pungent. Yeah. Like, it was...
You said it was Parisian of...
It's like a Davenport rental.
Streets of
yeah. Well, good job, Drew.
Yeah.
Well, now there's a point for these people. Who got that?
I got it.
I was going to take it, though.
I think I won today.
You did.
I think you did. I wasn't fast enough on a couple of them.
This is where you win.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
I know. Now it's weird.
You made it weird by bringing a backpack.
Who brings a backpack?
Students. People have backpacks.
No,
this isn't a school.
Yeah.
Are you a school shooter? What's happening?
This is a business. Oh, put the trench coat down. My God.
Oh, don't point your backpack at me.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. I hear it ticking. What is
I'm getting
this?
under the desk.
I hope it breaks. Break your contraption.
Come on.
Oh, please break it. Please break your contraption.
Baby.
Look at these props.
Oh, no.
He's the carrot top of trivia.
So
no, he's not. His dong's not out.
Don't say that. He might whip it out.
I'll do anything.
Anything goes.
Don't say that.
That's the theme of the day.
I told you that at the door.
So this is how you, because I went to ABC. I think I sent y'all an email. I went to ABC. I got some prizes in here for you to win. The way you win it is by sinking in a cup here. And I know this is kind of tough. It's like far away.
Oh, I can do it.
Oh, that's fine.
And we're all at different angles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you out. I'll turn it for you. I got you a backboard here too.
Yeah, it's oh man, he's got so many gags. None of them good, but so many gags.
Yeah. No, I do like the effort, though.
Yeah, I do
Do
too.
you? Because you usually hate effort.
I do. You're
It's
right.
different
I do.
in person, though. When you see it,
Yeah.
you actually see it is different in person. I'm going to pay you a compliment. When I see the time in it, Zoom doesn't give it enough credit for how hard you work to do these bits. And the reason I like this bit and hate it is because you work so hard at it, and we don't like it. And there's something about it that makes me like that.
We don't like it.
That's my shtick.
Yeah, so you win.
The listeners don't like it.
No one likes it, but we do it.
But in Drew, we did all this work.
Yeah, you got to do it.
So, all right, who's shooting
I'll
first?
go first.
Okay.
you almost made it. You almost
I
made it.
slammed it right in Tuttle's head.
Hold on. The key.
Oh, is that what that is?
The key is to hit him right in the white supremacist glasses.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, get him in. He looks like he owns an Army-Navy store and falling down.
Here we go.
Yeah!
Nice.
two.
Back
I got
backboard
two.
on that one.
Sam, you
I'm
can
gonna
tie
go
it up.
for. I'm not gonna try and actually hit. I'm gonna go all in.
I'm gonna go ahead and get
that-
your prize for you. Ready?
Well, he's
Then if you
holding
don't
it at an
backboard-
angle.
Don't do it yet. Here's your prize.
Okay.
A hot beer is your prize.
Beer.
Really hot.
Okay, here.
You don't have to drink it. You drink it
Straighten
later.
me up,
All right,
Drew.
here he goes.
Oh,
Airball.
I almost
You gotta take the top off.
That's the roll.
That's all I had was the one. Yeah.
That's coming from Drew.
This is the best I've ever done. This is the best I've ever done.
And anything.
I said it. I didn't know.
Great job,
Preface
man.
that.
That was
Thanks.
great. That was fantastic. Well done.
Yeah, I did.
It's better in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're not going to make it happen. A habit of it. You're
Although
fine.
way less convenient for you. You know how far
All the way from
Davenport? An hour and 15.
It was a haul.
With props and ping pong balls and questions that he wrote.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be? I mean, just go to your spare bedroom and Zoom us.
But we couldn't throw ping pong balls.
Yeah,
So I
okay.
appreciate you
Yeah.
making it interactive.
So you got anything to plug? Because I do feel bad now that on Zoom and when someone's on the phone and I'm like bullying them,
We just hang up and
then
we're done
hang
with
up
it,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I
Oh
don't.
my God, you're softening a little bit.
But now in here, I feel like
He wants you to do his taxes, Tom.
You drove all this way. you put the things together. So what do you got? Anything?
No, Samantha's silently complaining in the chat room that you leaned back. She won't say it in your face, though. I'm calling her out.
Oh, for her shot?
I'm just saying.
Well, you know that Drew knows where his bread's buttered.
He does.
Yeah. I like that too, Drew. Wait, you put some effort in. Your brown nose the ball.
Yeah, let's just say if Butler threw me a couple more compliments, I'd ease up on the, if he told me I look nice, well, maybe, patted my ass a couple times, we'd have a different rapport around here.
So, anything?
I do have a question. So you guys been talking about your event on the 31st?
Yeah.
But like I went to like Johnny's, there's nothing advertised.
I know.
We keep it secret.
Yeah. We keep it on the DL.
Yeah.
You want to be part of the cool stuff, or you want to be part of the stuff everybody knows about?
Like I went to your website and it's here.
No.
We're flying under the radar.
The people that need to know.
Yeah.
That's how we get.
If you didn't know, maybe you weren't invited.
Yeah. You start telling everybody that every
Are you
Yahoo
interested?
shows
You ride?
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I got the day off.
All right,
keep going.
Do you want to be the first
contestant.
No.
All right.
God damn it, we need them because I don't think anybody else is
I told the chat that the maximum weight limit's 250, and then they all said they were out. So
no, we're not going to weigh you guys, and if the thing breaks, I don't care.
I put
that's not on us, right?
I put on my wife's credit card.
Oh my God! Why'd you do that?
Because we didn't have.
She needs the points to fly.
We didn't have.
I'm serious. You don't think going to Red Rocks to see Avett Brothers airfare is cheap?
That's true.
They don't accept Amex. That's all we have. So literally,
man. This thing is bobo as hell.
That's bad.
Well, I'm doing it like a radio station event.
That's true.
It's called Unplanned Bobo as it gets.
You don't think any sales assistants ever put a mechanical shark on her company card? Every sales assistant has put a mechanical shark on their company card.
Yeah. So you want to go? Yeah,
I'm going. I'm super pumped.
We're telling people
buddy.
get there around 4. Shark riding starts at 6.
We need a ceremonial first rider, though. And we were going to save that for you, but if you don't want it, we can find somebody else.
Yeah.
Maybe Norm will get his.
Norm.
Ghost is coming.
Ghost
would be great.
Ghost could be our first rider.
Email us if you want to be the first rider, and obviously we'll give you.
I'll give you some gear.
We'll give you some
give you
gear.
free
I'll give you my ping pong ball from this.
Hold on, freebies in there?
Anybody? Oh, we got a bunch of new merch, by the way. But
yeah.
if you come and actually show up in a Fair Villa costume of some sort or get some sort of accessory from Fair Villa, we'll give you a piece of Tom and Dan merch.
I love it.
And
you support our sponsors, we'll support you.
There's hot tub and mini fridge merch too.
I thought you were joking when you said you ordered that. Yes, there is real
sleeveless shirts.
Hot tub and mini fridge.
Oh, you see the girl shirts I ordered.
I haven't seen those. I need to see those.
I hope they're
see-through white. Deep V, as deep as they make it.
Oh man,
I need to see those.
Any condensation gets on it.
Yeah,
Straight
it just disintegrates.
see-through.
Yeah, it turns into a rash guard. All right,
some flame headbands. Anyway, a lot of stuff. Drew, thanks so much. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Corporate Time.